No. All right. I've gone live, but it's just on the. Oop. My mic is muted. It's not. Wait, actually, can we confirm that it's not muted? It says it's green on my end. Sweet. Hi everybody. Welcome to our first stream as affiliates. As you can see, you can now subscribe because we all just subscribed and got a hype train. I have this stupid emote pop up that won't go anywhere. Sub with Prime. In the immortal words of Pay Money Wubby, when you sub with Prime, you literally take money out of Jeff Bezos' wallet and give it to us. Because, you know. Well, I mean, it's a free $8 subscription, so how... What? Hang on, am I actually muted or am I not muted? You shouldn't be. You're not muted on my end. How the fuck? Oh, fucking Christ. Please stand by. Just me scuffing every single fucking... hang on. I know what it is. Please stand by. Patient viewers. Output device. That's what we want. Alright, try talking now.
Talking now. This is us trying to talk.
Check.
Okay. Yes.
Oh my god, it's working.
It's probably super loud.
Yes, we're here. Hey.
Hi all.
One of these days, I'll start this stream and it won't be a shit show. I like triple checked everything. That's the one thing I couldn't check because you guys weren't talking when I went over everything. Anyway, hi guys, welcome. Thank you all for your subs. This is awesome. So cool. Just to recap the last couple of sessions we had. So our party was summoned to a small inn called the Sour Vintage, where they were told that they were the oracle's chosen, and to prove themselves, they had to slay a ferocious boar that was ravaging the heartland in the nearby area. After killing that, and one of them also dying, they are now recognized as heroes through kind of the local area. They were then told by Kyra, their god of music companion, that they were to now go see the oracle, as she had a prophecy that she needed to share with them about everyone's cameras are frozen.
Yeah, it's like, is that me? Is that just me, or are they actually frozen?
It's alright, I fixed it. About a prophecy that she foresaw that would result in the doom of Thylea, the realm they're currently in. After arriving at the Temple of the Oracle, they found that it was inhabited by the Order of Sydon, and the Oracle had been captured by a disgusting sea hag called Helica. After completely blitzing all of that, stepping on quite a few geysers, and probably taking the most damage from that entire session just from the environment, they managed to kill Helica and hear the prophecy that the Oracle had to share with them. She also, one by one, went through the party and revealed some important information about their journeys and how it was tied into the fate of Thylea. If you would like to see what the Oracle had to say, it'll be on YouTube after this session. So we rejoin our party. They are in the an open area of the Oracle's home, deep beneath the ground. Kind of just soaking in all this information that they've just had dumped upon them. That's the wrong map. That's the one we want. Yeah. How are you guys reacting to all of what you just kind of found out? Like, this is literally 5 minutes after all this information has just been dumped on you guys.
At this stage, Asha is completely shut down, like more than usual.
Just kind of like full zombie staring.
Yeah, pretty disassociating kind of I would say, and said it's sitting aside from the group, also as usual. But this time, like, there's just definitely something wrong.
What about
with
you,
how she's
Mercer?
feeling.
Well, I think Mercer's kind of just, I guess, sort of just pacing in the back of the room because I don't believe that he knew where his father was. He knew he had a dad. He didn't really know much about him. He'd obviously never met him before, and so he's just kind of like, yeah, I guess just pacing and thinking and I guess trying to come up with some things that what he might say when he eventually meets his dad.
Nice. What about you, Vasilios?
I would probably first somewhat taken aback, mainly at the very first or second sentence there where they said, your fate has been decided for you. I can see Ash's reaction to what was said to her at the same time. And as kind of like trying to break the deafening silence in the room, I'd like to just kind of sort of move towards her and say, hey, at least you've got your own fate. Mine's been decided.
Asha sort of, as you approach her, you see that where she's not really staring at anything, but like she's staring off into space, and she looks like, as I said before, is a bit disassociative, whatever, if that's a word, I don't know.
That is a word.
Thank you. But as you say that, Vasilios, she kind of looks up at you, doesn't say anything, but smiles slightly, as if acknowledging your attempt at comfort.
I just kind of retreat into myself again after that. Probably just holding that bronze locket, maybe playing with that damaged clasp a little bit.
As you,
with a sense on my face as if I've been ripped off, like everyone else got a better fucking readout,
as you stare and fiddle with this clasp, Vasilios, it's the kind of like trinket you'd pick up for like a bronze in like a local market. It's incredibly simple. Diamond doesn't.
Yeah, hence
There's
the
a
ripped
few
off
scuff marks and scratches on it, and although like the lock is broken on it, it doesn't shut properly. Like, but you can't separate it to see what's inside at all. It is like it's been welded closed. Arcos, what about you? You're muted.
You're on mute, man.
It's not just me.
Oh, rough. Sorry, this is my typing that I wanted to hide. I think I'm just maybe a bit taken back. The oracle sort of touched the hole in my side, or the remains of that wound. So I guess I'm just sitting there, I'm just cleaning my shield like I normally do after a battle. But I think I'm more aware of everyone else. I'm not really lost myself. I think this reminds me a lot of... I'll say this to the group. How are we all pulling up?
I think we've got some jobs to do.
We've been through a lot, and I just wanted to make sure that everyone's ready for what awaits us.
As ready as we can be.
Asha stands up suddenly, as if she's just suddenly found this motivation, and just says, we should head to
Estoria.
Estoria. Sorry. You
I
get
just-
it. You know what I mean.
I just need 2 minutes. The ferrets have just come back from the vet. So I just quickly need to help get them inside. So I'm 2
Sure
minutes and
thing.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're all right.
Ferrets.
Do we have a just wait herding ferrets screen that we can go to
didn't
here?
make
I'm
Or
that.
so sorry. I
I'm
didn't.
sorry,
Come
I
on,
didn't make
man.
the ferret vet return overlay. Okay?
Should I screw one up in paint real quick?
Yeah, BRB, the ferrets are back. So I don't have that one.
All right.
It's
Well,
just
while
a gif of like
Just the ferrets going around like a waiting,
chasing
like a
that
loading.
pig with a stick or whatever around the yard.
Yeah, it's like a loading wheel, but it's just 2 ferrets going around.
Perfect.
while Mercer seems to just shut down, like his soul's gone AFK. Kyra comes back from she stayed behind to talk with the Oracle, and she comes back and sees all you guys in a bit of a sullen mood. It's like, oh, come on, it can't be all that bad. You know, you've got great destinies ahead of you. You're going to be fabled heroes. Everyone will know your name. Vasilios.
Instantly snap out of it and get on the same kind of wavelength as her.
She sees that. It's like, Vasilios, I think it's about time you picked your Bard College. What are you thinking?
Oh, I've known what I've wanted since I was a little boy.
What is that?
Well, it's in my nature, isn't it? Your college doesn't pick you. I mean, I don't pick my college. Your college picks you. It's eloquence.
Ah, okay. Cool. She unslings her pack, this massive pack just full of an absolute shit ton of scrolls. She ruffles around in it for like a good 20 seconds and pulls out 3 scrolls. She hands them to you. This will get you started down that path. This will help you learn what you need to know to be able to do that, to be able to become a bard of eloquence and be able to do it well.
Thank you.
Ferret cam.
Ferrets!
Jesus.
Ferrets.
Ferrets.
Too cute.
Now, Vasilios,
I thought you just
that's
slinged a ferret on top of your head.
All right, hang on a sec.
fucking
Oh,
hell.
He
that's too
came
cute.
just to show
Just-
the ferrets.
Choose one. She stands up. She looks kind of serious for a second, Vasilios, as she's looking at you. It's like, it is my intention to journey with you guys, to record your trials and tribulations and compile them into an epic tale for the ages. But I think perhaps a challenge is in order. We shall both create an epic piece. Once this is all over, we will go to the Theatre of the Gods and we will recite them both to see which one gains the most adulation and favor from the crowd. What do you say? You up for a challenge?
Challenging a god?
Well, don't think about it like that, but yeah.
Seems a bit unfair.
I'm down.
Awesome! It's fantastic. Sweet. Well, I'll keep working on my piece. You work on yours, and I mean, if we both survive this, then should probably say if you survive this, then we'll have a friendly bit of a competition. What do you say?
Sure. I'd like to point out that when I said challenging a god, that I had a little bit of a smug look on my face. That's all for now.
Okay. Then she turns to Mercer, who suddenly wakes up out of his trance. Oh, Mercer, I have something for you from the Oracle, and she hands you an oval-shaped rock-like object with a rough texture on it. It's about the size of like a pineapple. And then she hands you a piece of parchment with like a small kind of ribbon tied at close. It's like, from the Oracle, set this in a flame and with conviction and purpose, recite the words on this parchment. All right? And I'm just going to quickly, everyone's mics, cameras are about to freeze for 2 seconds while I send him what's on the parchment.
Post quick.
Too late.
Oh, damn it.
Damn it.
Here we go. She kind of thinks for a second. Oh, one other thing. Before we leave here, there is one tiny problem though. Tricky
What's
thing
that?
about fame is if you're not careful, one hero might outshine all the others. Then all the stories will be about that one hero and how strong and valiant they are. and all the rest of you will be yesterday's news, which is no fun for those other people. It'd probably be fine for the other person. Anyway, so I encourage you all to swear an oath of fellowship to each other. This is a sacred oath that will bind you together in the spirit of solidarity. When one of you wins fame, all of you will share it. And who knows, perhaps the magic of the oath will even protect you against some of the dangers that lie ahead.
Dragons?
I misspoke.
Also,
I
really
said
quick,
dangers.
the characters, fucking hell. The cameras. Oh, they've unfrozen. Never mind.
Sorry, I can't have Discord and the cameras up.
You're good.
Not dragons, dangers. I misspoke. My bad. What do you say?
I pop out of the
Real
water
quick,
with my head.
like in a separate chat,
You want to talk to me in a separate chat?
or just like everyone.
You want
No,
some
it doesn't
breakaway?
even need to be. I just need to ask something. But like,
Wait, do you want
Text.
Yeah,
to...
yeah,
Text
okay.
us.
just message it to
Okay,
me. All right, okay. We'll do this while he's doing that. Asher, what is your reaction to this?
Goddamn. Okay. Well, Asha seems to look like incredibly anxious at the thought of what's it called that we're doing?
The oath of fellowship.
The oath. Yeah, the oath of fellowship.
Anxious, hesitant.
Yeah, very, very hesitant. Like she doesn't know if she wants to commit to that. Especially after what the Oracle said to her, she is even more so hesitant about it. But thinking about what it is we have to face as a group in the future, she's in. She says that she'll join it.
Mercer?
I think after hearing that he has to make an oath, Mercer kind of like, I'm not sure roughly where we're all standing. I assume we're all standing together since
You're all kind of
Argos.
standing around a semicircle
Yeah.
facing Kara.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm in the water floating.
So I kind of put my arm around like Arcos and Basilios, and like I just say to them, I said, no matter what happens, we're in this together.
Vasilios, you got this big, beefy paw wrapped around your tiny, tiny body.
Hey, I'm not that small. I'm 6 foot in this one. I was small in the last
I
one.
thought you said you're like 5'8".
No, there's the
That was
last
me.
one.
That was me.
I thought that was 5'2". No, I'm kidding. I didn't. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, look, I'm somewhat taken aback by the sheer size of pretty much the lion standing next to me. However, I have absolutely no qualms at all with doing this. So I would say, yeah, of course I'm in. We're fantastic. Why wouldn't we all?
Arcos.
An oath of fellowship is no small feat. If we make this, there's no telling just how far it will take us.
I think
Yeah.
we've taken you further than you would have been already at this point. I kind of signaled towards the. Is it a hole? It's not a hole.
There's
like a big
There's
damage.
like a tear in like his underarm, like the leather part of his armor. That the
That wasn't meant to be
strapped-
like taking a piss either. It was like a serious moment. Like shit. We've already been through a lot
in 2 days.
in 2 days.
In 2 days. Yeah. I'm in.
Junos.
I'm gonna pop out my head of the water. And be like, friends? I have friends.
Bro.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm down.
Junos, get up here. Kyra pulls from her satchel 5 goblets, and a bottle of wine. And then she's like, fuck it, and she pulls like a 6th out for herself. All right, all of you take one of these. She hands them out and she pours some wine into each of these goblets. Repeat after me. I, insert name here.
I look terrified, holding the wine.
Asher.
I, Junos.
I Argos.
I,
Versa.
Vas.
Swear upon my life and my honor.
Swear upon my life.
Swear upon my life and my honor.
Swear
We saying this at
upon my
once?
life
Come
and
on,
my
boys.
Well, yeah,
honor.
just say it.
Say it
Swear
once.
Come
upon
on.
Get
my
over it.
life and my honor.
Okay, all together. That I will uphold this oath of fellowship
That
I will uphold this
oath
oath
and
of
fellowship.
Fellowship.
with the warriors who stand beside me.
With the warriors.
With
The
the
warriors
warriors
who
stand
stand
beside
beside me.
Stand beside me.
Kyra raises her goblet. Cheers. And she drinks from it.
I look bewildered still.
Cheers.
She looks at you. It's like, it's just a sip, Vasilios.
I drank all of it.
Maybe when we've traveled a bit further.
Asher looks at hers for a second, still pretty hesitant, but eventually takes
I
a
am.
swig, a fat swig.
Nice.
I
like
look at Asha. Are you
wet
going to
my
drink all
lips.
that?
Bitch, yeah.
Hey, it still counts.
I wet my lips and then offer it to Junos.
Oh, thank you. I was pretty thirsty.
All right. Well, that's kind of it from here, I think. You guys ready to head west to Estoria? Don't know what that oracle was talking about. She's got no sense of direction living in this cave.
Well, she's probably been
Very
spun
good.
around a few times.
Well, also, I mean, one of the characters was meant to go east, weren't they?
I believe
Mercer.
two,
Mercer.
I think Mercer and Asher.
No, because Mercer was supposed to go to Astoria as well because his father's.
Oh,
Estoria,
so it's
which
just
is
Asher that needs to
east.
go
Well,
east.
that's why I got confused because Astoria is west.
It's stupid.
Westoria?
Should be.
Should be Westoria. sounds
Exactly.
like-
Westoria, yeah.
Exactly. Anyway.
Damn.
Well, actually, Estoria is pretty cool because it means story in a couple languages.
Cool.
Ooh.
There you go.
The more you know. Junos, a great teacher.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, so you guys make your way out of this, what is essentially a hot springs. Like you're kind of feeling somewhat refreshed and stuff after spending time in this this heated pool area. You guys make your way up out of this large gorge that you travel down into. Make your way back through forested land until you eventually come across the road that will lead you guys to Astoria. By the time you guys reach the top of this canyon, it's about 4 or 5 o'clock. You arrive there about midday. You fought your way through. You treated with the oracle, and then you spent some time down there, kind of figuring yourselves out. So you guys travel for another 3 or so hours before it's dark and it's time to make camp.
I'll set up all the tents and stuff because I'm good with ropes.
Okay. Junos sets up the tents. Who's taking charge of fire?
Asher dips out to grab some firewood, looking extremely fidgety and on edge as she does so.
Also, I advise Asha to, if you can scout around a bit, make sure we're all safe.
Yeah, she gives it a curt nod and a thumbs
Yes,
up.
a bit more chill than that. All right. Well, are you going to do some scouting around as well, Asher?
Yeah.
Cool.
As
First
actually-
roll of the night. Give me a perception check.
I bet.
Ooh,
Okay, I've
first
got
roll
the,
of the night.
I've got the plug-in and shit. I just hope it works properly.
So
Get
click
in
the
that
dice that
one's
pops
ready.
up next to it. Yeah.
Let's get the one.
Get in that
Out of the way.
one's
Get it out of the
ready.
way.
Wait, no, and it's a new fucking thing. Where's perception? Here it is. No. Yes.
So when you hover over
Yes,
the
no,
little
maybe.
box, it'll come up
Yeah,
with
we
a
can't
red.
see what you're
There we go.
looking at, right?
I figured it out.
14.
Boys.
Well done.
Put
Did
down
better
the-
than Westy did.
Wow.
Correct.
Okay, so
fuck?
you you have a look around while you collect some firewood, and all seems to be well. There doesn't seem to be anything creeping up. Doesn't look like the Order of Sydon has tried to follow you or anything like that.
I do a little trick, and I'll also start the fire by blowing fire into the firewood.
You
Oh shit. Okay, well, I was actually about to start getting to those. Since you guys are all level 3 now, some of you are starting to manifest some more powers. So, Junos, you know what you'll be capable of with more practice. Having grown up surrounded by people with the same training as you, but at different stages, and you can feel in your heart and in your mind that these recent experiences have pushed you and made you stronger. So, this is one way. But how else are you like tuning in and manifesting these new abilities that you're getting? Put you on the spot a bit.
Well, what are you looking for exactly?
Okay, so you can't just suddenly breathe fire. I mean, you've had a bit of travel, so you've had it. We'll rewind a little bit. You've been traveling along. You know that you're going to be able to do this, but you're not quite at that point where you realize, oh shit, I can breathe fire now. So how do you awaken that within yourself?
After having seen the terrors that was in that cave, I remember more of my training from the monastery, and I was able to manifest a few techniques that was taught in that forbidden temple. After and during the fight, but they weren't as effective per se. So while I was in the water, I can breathe underwater. I accidentally froze the water around me, and that's when I realized, oh, that's how you do it.
So while you're all kind of floating around in the water, while everyone else is kind of having somewhat serious discussions, it being a hot spring,
Yeah, I was in a state of meditation.
Yeah, so you're just like spread eagled, drifting through these hot springs, and like for a split instant you freeze the water, but due to the nature of the hot springs, it melts instantly, too quick for anyone to see it. But you're like, oh shit, I could do that now. That's awesome. All right, guys. So nighttime starts to roll around. You've got this fire going. What's everyone doing? Like, you're just kind of sitting around, getting some food, going to sleep straight away, or?
I'm assuming Ash is back at the camp at this point.
Yeah.
Done with her scouting.
I am on top of a tree, looking around and practicing some strikes.
Cool.
That's just kind of like holding the rock. That was it. Kyra that gave it to him.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just kind of like holding it and looking at it and like reciting the words back in his head.
Ash is just trying to somewhat distract herself by carving some sticks for some more arrows, I guess. Is that something she can just do?
Yeah. Give me a sleight of hand check. You haven't got like feathers and stuff to like.
Even if it's just the pointy
but you'd
bits.
start, yeah.
Oops, didn't mean to put that up.
20. Yeah, you get like a solid like 10 arrow shafts. You haven't got like the head or is it quill or whatever the
fletching?
No,
fletching. Thank you. That's it.
Fletching, yeah.
Yeah, you haven't got the fletching, but you've got like the base for some really solid arrows here. Mercer, you've got this fire in front of you. Do you want to do anything with that stone? Or do you want to wait a bit?
I'll wait a bit.
Okay. So, night rolls by. You guys
Wait.
cook. Sorry?
Can I do something?
Yeah, of course. If ever you want to do something, just cut me off.
I just did.
A+.
I'm much the same as Mercer, staring down into the amulet that I had. Can I cast a spell at this point?
Sure.
Can I see if anything's going on here?
He's got
Cheeky.
to find. Nice.
Cheeky.
Good get. That's a really good spell to have.
That's awesome.
Means he gets to filter through all the magic items before anyone else does.
Yeah.
Oh god damn it.
I'm gonna yell at Asha and I'm like, can you shoot an arrow at me? I just want to try something.
All right, well, let's do this first real quick.
Let me have my bit first, you fuck.
Mercer, sorry, Mercer.
My bad.
You sit and you cast a spell. It takes a minute, so you kind of sit there. Your magic's like a golden kind of color, isn't it? I'm assuming, Mr. Golden.
Oh, for sure.
Your
that
eyes
tracks.
kind of roll back, and they glow gold for a second, and so this kind of like golden light starts to emit from your palms as you focus on this locket. There is a magic essence about this locket. But even though you know how Identify works at this point, you know what it should do, there is something blocking it. You can tell that there is a very, very, very faint magic essence, but you can't identify it further than that.
I can't identify the magic, or I can't identify what the thing is.
This magic does not seem to pertain to one of the 7 schools of magic. This is something unique and something different that you can't quite get a focus on. This is a
Even
very
if I like
unique locket.
specifically try and figure out what it is. I
If
can't.
you
It's
cast
nothing.
detect magic on it, you can tell that there is a very faint aura to it, but there's something about this locket that you can't comprehend. It's not that if you cast this on anything else, you'd have it, no worries. But there's something unique about this that you just can't lock in yet. Lock in on. How am I metagaming?
That was such a Westy thing to do as
Of course it was.
like because he's planned out that it's gonna be like, oh no.
I just want to find out. I'm a magic guy. I get to
like,
find out sooner. That's
Mate, it's
fair.
part of the mystery of your
That's
character.
fair. I just like pushing the envelope.
I get it. I understand completely. But anyway, that's too bad. Suck it up. That's what you
No,
got.
that was good. No, that's actually good for my character to go through that, feel that, try to detect it. And now I'm truly stumped. Like, I know something's going on with this amulet. I kind of felt it to begin with. I've tried to detect what's going on. There's something stopping it. It's just adding to the mystery of this amulet. Like, why would I get such a shitty amulet? Like, everyone else has got these cool things. Like, they need to go somewhere. They need to do something. And all I've got is, like, an amulet that's going to guide me. How is it going to guide me? Like, someone just dropped this on the way. What the fuck?
After seeing Vasilios kind of do that with his amulet, not really sure what he's done, but just like seeing it.
You good, bro?
What just happened?
I don't
Anyway,
know.
it's kind of made Mercer a little bit more like intrigued as to like what will happen if he does like say the oath that Kyra has like told him. So he decides to kind of like hold. Does he has to burn it?
He needs to put the stone in a flame and then recite the words.
Okay, so he like, I assume the fire is still burning pretty hot at the moment, so he
still
puts
going.
it in. It's not?
It is still going, yeah.
Oh, it is. I thought you
Yeah.
said it's not.
No, yeah.
Yeah, so he kind of like puts it in the fire and like kneels down in front of it and
Gonna do the voice
starts
mod?
to recite the
Surely.
recite the oath.
Been waiting for that.
Is it working?
No.
Nah.
Oh, far out.
Hang on, while you do that, I'm gonna get a drink real quick.
Oh my goodness. I've been like doing it this whole time.
Oh, I know it's not. You thought it was working.
Yeah, hold on.
That's sad.
I put a fridge in my room just so I don't have to leave when playing D&D to get
That's,
drinks.
that's crazy.
There we go, it's
Yes,
working now.
I
Yeah.
have something.
So Mercer walks up and places this large stone in the fire and kind of kneels before it. It's a beautiful starry night right now. And you guys are all kind of sitting around, and as Mercer steps up to do this, you all kind of stop and turn and pay attention to what's about to happen. Mercer, when you're ready.
Yeah.
Where fire once burnt, now it births. Where once there was fear, now sits an unwavering resolve. I pledge my light, my soul, my sword, to serve the path of the Lords, and in their memory, under their watchful eye, I vow myself to truth, justice, and to the protection of Thylea. This is my word. This is my oath.
Mercer,
And he-
as soon as you finish uttering this oath, there's this quite a loud crack and an echo of this stone that you've placed in the fire, as it splinters and fractures, and out from the flame, this small, what I can only describe as a small dragon, comes out of this egg. This is your familiar. This is your pseudo dragon. It's this bronze scaled, like it's probably like about that big. It's a very small creature with these beautiful shimmering scales and piercing green eyes, and it like looks up around while it's still sitting in this fire, and it locks up eyes with you, and then kind of just like launches at you, and like starts like cuddling into your chest essentially.
Oh, you came from that? I mean, that you are the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Fucking cute, bro.
And
Cute as bro.
stunned. And he like, and with his like massive paws, he like, I assume this thing's still pretty small. So with,
It's
like, his
so
paws, he
small
pretty
in your
much just,
paw.
like, he like encases this thing against his chest.
Arcos, what you saying?
I was just saying, I'm sort of sitting by the fire, completely stunned.
Yeah, Asha like fully falls off whatever she's sitting on, once it, like at the sound of it cracking and shit.
I think I will slowly stand up and approach Mercer.
I jump down from the tree and land on Mercer.
What is this?
Hang on, Judas.
Looks like a dragon. I don't know.
But one so small from seemingly a stone. This is most bizarre.
Agreed.
I'm just a bit stunned that okay. And I sort of look at everyone else to see their reactions, to see if anyone else is as shocked as
Me having landed on Mercer's back, I'm just like, what is that?
Actually, Judas, can you give me a nature check?
I thought you were gonna say make him do like an acrobatics or athletics.
Yeah.
Lands on.
I
my
would
chest.
prefer that actually.
13. That's fine. Junos, growing up where you did and studying what you have, like you have a bit of an in-depth knowledge on dragons. This is too small to be like the spawn of a regular dragon. This is a pseudo dragon, which is like a dragon cousin, which it won't get much bigger than what it is now. Excuse me. But they're cool little creatures to have around.
Bro, I want one.
That is awesome.
Just in real life.
I think I've read a bit of this, a bit about these creatures before.
So as Junos like lands on Mercer's back, he kind of like looks at him and be like, and as he asks like what this is, I kind of like look at him and I go,
I don't know. It looks like a dragon. Do you have any insight as to what this could be?
Yeah, I think I have read a bit of this before. Can I touch it?
Other dragon.
Yes.
I'm gonna remove my gauntlets and just drop them on the ground so I can pat it a little bit.
There's a big weight to you, thunk, thunk, and these two massive metal gauntlets slam into the ground. You reach out for it, Junos, and it kind of shies away from your touch, like pushing further into Mercer. But after a second of you... Actually, roll me an animal handling check. Let's see how this actually goes.
first
God.
animal handling roll. Here we go.
1.
15. Okay. Yeah, it shies away from you at first, kind of pushing further into Mercer. But after like a couple of seconds of you kind of holding your hand patiently, it kind of like just kind of nibbles on it like a small puppy would, and then kind of just looks at you and looks around. It just kind of looks to be surveying its new surroundings.
That is a adorable.
I should draw art on this little bitch. Oh my god.
So Mercer, essentially what we did just then is you've now given your oath of the Dragonlord, and we have sped run your Find Familiar spell. So this is your familiar companion. I'll let you come up with a name for them, whatever you want. It's your creature, so it can look and be whatever you want it to be.
Be a him.
Him? Yeah, cool. Yeah. So you guys spend the evening like observing and kind of playing with this small little dragon creature. Actually, Vasilios, what's your reaction to this? You look up from this locket, which you have no idea what the fuck is going on, and Mercer's just got a small dragon.
Yeah, I kind of looked up as I heard the crack. I'm probably not quite as taken aback as everyone else here. Not because it's like I've seen it or anything before, but I'm still kind of just lost in my thoughts with this amulet and what the magic could be. I've never really come across magic that I don't know.
Love it. So the night rolls on. You guys settle in for the night. A few of you volunteer to keep watch. It's probably around like 10 o'clock at this point. Asher. It's been... Oops, sorry, while I do something real quick. It's been a couple of long, draining days for you. You finally sit down to rest by the fire. Your thoughts drifting to what the oracle told you. 2 seconds while I do music real quick. It's been nearly 2 years since it happened. Over time, the ache of loss, it dulls, but it never truly disappears. You can go for long whiles feeling better and like your life has become normal again, but little details, familiar scents or scenes or words, they can open up that wound all over again. You drift off to sleep, your mind replaying the oracle's message, thinking these thoughts, and there's a glimmer of hope in your heart. The darkness takes you as you go unconscious. Then suddenly you're on a ship, a familiar ship. The familiar sounds of chaos ring around you. Asher, get it together. We have to push them back. Your eyes scan the raging battle around you, the smell of blood and sweat filling your nostrils. And then you see it, a streak of red and orange and steel. You watch your captain, your friend, weaving her way through the fray, elegantly, ferociously. Her rapier in one hand, dagger in the other, dancing between enemies, precise slashes, dashing out of reach, and then lunging back in for the killing blow. You forgot how masterful she was, and you just kind of stand there, stunned, and watch for a moment. But then the noise begins to fade, and you feel damp and cold as a mist begins to roll through the ship, enveloping everyone on deck. You lose sight of her, and in the distance you see it, sails as black as night. You feel the fear travel down your back as a familiar panic sets in. And then you awake with a gasp, covered in cold sweat. The fear subsides, replaced by rage, and then anger, and then by fierce determination. Arcos. Being the well-trained soldier that you are, you have once again volunteered to take watch. Can you roll a perception check for me, please? Very nice. You scan the area, keeping a conscious eye out in case the Order of Sydon returns or perhaps some other monster is out there lurking in the dark. But the night is quiet and still, and all seems calm, so your eyes begin to wander. You look up to the sky. It's truly beautiful out here. You never really take time to appreciate the true beauty of the heavens above. And You spend some time identifying the constellations you know, still keeping an ear out for any intruders. But the only thing that kind of disturbs your peace is the occasional shuffle and reposition of the other members of your party. But this whole time, you've been subconsciously tracing your fingers over the large gash in your underarmor, where the boar's tusks tore through your body. And as you begin to focus more on that tear, something feels off. You feel the flesh underneath. There's a bulge. There's something under the skin. It begins to wriggle and shift, and you bolt upright, trying to get a better look at what the fuck could be under there. Is this some kind of curse that the ball left behind? Your mind starts to race as you panic. Then suddenly you're thrown back with a fair amount of force as you feel something push its way up and out of this wound. Prone on the ground, you look up and see a translucent grey arm burst up from your body, followed by another, and then a head, shoulders, chest. This grey ghost-like form rears its head up towards you. The face is sunken, decayed, teeth exposed where cheeks should be, no nose, one eye is in an empty socket where the other one swivels and turns to meet your gaze. It roars in your face, and then everything goes to black. You're in a void. There's nothing around you as you pivot to take in your surroundings. As you complete a 360 of your environment, there is suddenly a mirror before you, the reflection showing only you and the emptiness around you. You reach out to touch it, seeing for the first time that your hands and arms are stripped of flesh and skeletal. Your body is clad in some form of ancient armor, riddled with gashes and scars of previous battles. And as you reach out, so does your reflection. Or is it you? It looks like you should look, but this doesn't make any sense. And then you feel words emanate from the body you currently inhabit. There is no escape. There is no end. What was promised must be given, lest your fate be the same as mine. And then you awake with a start. It's almost morning. Everyone seems to be asleep, except for Asha, who looks like she just saw a ghost.
I catch my breath. I immediately grab my side to see if the wound is still there.
The wound is still there, but it is healed as it was before.
What's Asha doing right now?
Asha is, like Krim said, looks as if she's just seen a ghost. Is sort of sat up from where she was sleeping, like knees to her chest, kind of almost visibly shaking, just sort of looking off into the distance, like she had just woken up from a nightmare.
Is everyone else asleep?
Everyone else is asleep except for you two.
I try and meet Asha's gaze.
Asha looks around to see if everyone is still asleep after worrying that she had woken someone up from her cries, and turns and does see Arcos looking at her, and she just stares kind of through him as if she's not quite sure what she is looking at.
I just sort of shake my head. I just say nonchalantly, rough night.
Asha sort of gives a humorless chuckle and says, "Yeah. What about you?"
I once heard someone say, it's a pay close attention to dreams. I'm not so sure I wish I knew that right now.
I hope that's not true. I don't want to pay close attention to my dreams.
I look back up at the stars just to make sure that I'm not in that void anymore.
You gaze up at the stars and they're starting to disappear one by one as the sun begins to rise, and you guys kind of sit there in silence, just knowing that you both just went through some shit, and sometimes it's okay to just be in people's company when you've experienced something traumatic or hard. You sit there for a good 30, 45 minutes before the rest of your party starts to stir. I don't know if you guys try and hide this from them or not. What do you want to do? Do you just carry on like normal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. You guys put that stoic face on that you're both known for, and just begin to help pack up the camp, make a quick breakfast, and then you guys begin to make your way to Astoria.
Good morning,
Holy
y'all.
shit, Grim.
That took that
Jesus.
took so much out of me, bro. What the fuck?
I spent so long working on that. Anyway,
No shit.
Jesus, man.
we might take a quick 2-minute break,
Please.
just to get a refresher and stuff.
Also,
guys,
really quick.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
3 gifted subs.
Thanks, Em. Lib. Yeah, that's my girlfriend. She's the best.
Thanks. Bro, that's epic. Dr. Fife gave Asher 5 gold.
Oh yes, Asher. As you kind of
Oh,
are packing
nice.
your gear up in the morning, you notice that somehow there's like 5 gold just like beside your stuff. You don't know where it came from,
She's like,
but
I must have stolen this from somewhere. Doesn't remember where.
score. All right, guys, we'll be back in like a quick 2 seconds. All right.
Drink break.
Guys, we're back. Thank you for all the subs that were given in that last stretch. A couple of you have noticed, I did forget to mention, we've set up some channel point things that you can redeem. So if you want to spend just a little bit, you can tip a character you like 5 gold. You can give you can give a character advantage if you want, and you can even give characters disadvantage if you really don't like them. There is also a community goal where if you guys complete that in the next however long we'll run it for, we will roll on a loot table for the party and they can get some cool magic shit.
Yeah.
Wesley, we might just go over the Discord shit at the end of the session.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
I have enough
Or it-
points.
or it
I have enough
happens,
points
yeah.
to tip a player. And I tip
No, we
myself
can't.
5 gold. No, I'm joking.
We can't use that.
Yeah.
No,
What's
no,
that?
no.
Yeah, no. No. Yeah.
Imagine.
If you want to contribute to the community goal, sure, but the rest of it I'm not counting. All right, 'Cause we'll have the most
We know your
viewership
Twitch
out ever. Exactly.
I'm making a new one.
Oh, fuck off. Cool. So you guys, you come to consciousness in the morning. It's another beautiful sunny day here in Thylea. You have a quick breakfast, just some easy to make rations, and you pack your stuff and you continue on your journey.
Jerry.
Jerry. Continue on Jerry.
my
mate.
Jerry.
I'm not good at
Cheers,
words.
fellas.
Cheers, everybody.
Oh yeah, cheers.
You guys
Everyone
continue.
ready to continue on their Jerry?
Oh,
Mercer, what do you mean, Jerry?
let me just roll some lightning damage real quick.
I
for
meant
this.
Journey.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Who's Jerry?
I thought so.
Cheeky fuck. All right. So you guys carry on. You've reached like the main road now, so it's a pretty straight run to Estoria. You don't need to, dick around trying to track through the wilderness or anything like that. As you guys, sorry. As you guys are traveling along, the road seems a lot more populated than what it was a couple of days ago when you guys were tracking that boar. There seems to be quite a few people coming from the direction of Estoria towards where you guys are coming from. And as you are going along, Junos and Arcos... Yes, Junos and Arcos. You guys notice that quite a few of these like people, like these farmers and these merchants, they're giving you like a side eye as you guys are kind of walking in the opposite direction.
Well, I am blue.
No.
Oh my goodness.
This is like a side eye of, oh my god, is that them?
Roll an insight check.
Me?
Yeah, you asked. Roll an insight check.
Nice.
Nice, right? Good.
Vasilios, you are familiar with the gaze of, oh my god, is that them? This is definitely
I'm
that
very
gaze.
familiar with that, by the way. Going off my backstory.
Yeah, that's
Just
what I
for
said.
some context on everyone. Very familiar.
Vasilius, as you kind of come to this realization, there's one gentleman, one elderly gentleman in particular, who kind of like stops just as soon as your parties kind of trade directions, and he turns, and he practically yells, "It is you! You're the heroes that killed that wretched boar! We could all go home because of you! Praise the gods, please, take this!" And he like thrusts his hands out, and there's like 4 silver in them. He's like, "Please, let me show you some drinks for the next tavern. I don't have much. This is all I can offer, but I'm so grateful."
I'm gonna push his hand away. I'm like, no, please, keep it. But I like the drinks though.
Yeah, Ash is like, dude, yeah, I'll take you up on those.
No, I definitely might
Yeah,
keep my hands out.
I would have been going to take the gold or the silver.
Okay, so Junos pushes it away, but Asher and Vasilius just shoop like seagulls.
Yes.
Take
please,
this.
thank you.
Take the 4
So
silver.
I wouldn't have snatched it. I
No.
would have just like been used to like when he was handing it, I just would have been ready to grab it. Whereas
Yep.
I'm sure Asher would have been a little bit more seagull than that.
Definitely more grabby, but
Yeah.
you get in before
Real
she has the chance
handsy,
to snatch
you know?
it away.
Should we do a sleight of hand check to see who gets the silver?
Oh, let's
No,
do it.
I mean it would definitely be Asher. I would have just like kind of put my hand
Conceded.
out.
No.
If the guy put it in it, then I would have had it.
Asher just yoinks it, and he kind of just, "Thank you. All these people are returning home because of what you did. Your names will be praised throughout the Heartland for years to come. Thank you." And he kind of just turns and continues to shuffle along the way with his little family and his cart that he's got.
I kind of, if he's gone and out of earshot, I'll turn to Junos and be like, Junos, it means a lot for people to be able to give to the people they idolize. Sometimes it's best just to take it.
But I can clearly see those guys are stricken by poverty. I don't think I want it.
I understand that.
I will just sort of
So, who got
just-
the money in the end?
You did. So you add 4 silver. Sorry, Arcos, what you said?
Sorry.
I was just saying I feel like I'm walking ahead, sort of just trudging along, and I would just say to Junos, Vass is kind of right. Better a coin.
Each to their own.
Someone
Better a
clip that.
coin given.
That's the first time Ado's ever agreed with me, in or out of game, I've ever heard in my life.
I would say better a coin given with hardship than one without any.
Kyra kind of like walks up to the front. She has like an apple that she's tossing up and down, takes a bite out of, tosses it up and down. You guys have no idea where this apple came from. It's like, see, I told you guys would be making an impact around here. Like, just goes to show, the more you help people, like the more they will appreciate you and cry your names to the heavens. It's pretty cool.
I'd butt
Eh?
in and be like, only apples?
Yeah. Hey, Junos, what's that over there?
I look away and look where she
You
was pointing.
hear this like whoosh of air, and you turn back and she's not there. But then you turn around to look at what she was looking at, and she's behind you. You turn around to see what she was asking you to look at, and she's behind you with like 3 oranges. Like, sorry, I completely forgot. Here you go.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful. Nice, succulent oranges.
I love that you love oranges. It's just the greatest little.
I
piece
feel
of
like we
this.
need an orange emote.
We need an orange sponsorship. Can we get an orange brand to sponsor the stream?
Fanta.
What's that, Mildura or something?
Yeah, like
Oh,
Mildura
great juice. Great juice. Mildura, if you're
It's
watching,
so
please
good.
sponsor.
Harvey Fresh. We are open to
friggin'
discussion.
Nudie juice.
Oh.
Yeah, I think nudie is more appropriate.
Nudie
Yeah.
juice.
Oh,
we
yeah.
are open to
Nudie
talking
would be
about an
good. Hell
orange,
yeah.
nothing but orange sponsorship.
Hit us up. Anyway.
Frag nudie.
Hey, there's an orange emote. Where did
Yeah,
Ros-
Rose out with the coming in clutch with the
Yeah.
orange.
where did that fucking
Orange
come from?
emote.
Better, better
is
TTV
official.
once.
All right.
I also,
Coming up to
I
me,
will,
that's fine.
yeah, oranges.
Okay, so you guys continue forward. More of these farmers and merchants and other general people coming past you. You eventually arrive to like a hilltop, and you see before you the city of Estoria. This settlement is nestled between the cliffs of a rocky gorge. The northern wall of the town is part of a stone fortress and protects the town from any dangers that might come down from the steppes. Houses, taverns, and shops of all kinds sprawl down from the fortress, filling much of the gorge. The northern wall is defended by an entire legion of soldiers, while the southern gate admits a steady stream of travelers and merchant caravans. Which direction would you guys like to go in, the north or the south gate?
That makes sense. The south gate, right?
Yeah. South.
Wherever has the least amount of people.
I mean, there's more people going in through the south gate, but there's more guards at the north gate.
Southgate.
South gate?
Southgate.
Cool.
South. Capital S, South.
So as you guys follow this winding road down towards Estoria, approaching the city from the south, you encounter a caravan of merchants ahead of you, who are also headed towards Estoria. And with them are, strangely, the first domesticated animals that you guys have seen in some time. A herd of bony oxen lumbering along the dusty road, and the merchants with them seem tired, and they kind of greet you wearily with like a head nod. If as you guys just carry on Sorry.
So what kind of city is Estoria? Like what?
Out of the 3 main cities in Thylea, Estoria is probably the smallest and least wealthy. It actually, if I take us to
The map, the
That
map,
one.
the map, the map.
that one, Estoria actually borders right on the steppes, which is above here, which is a wild land filled with like satyrs and centaurs, wild creatures, and Leonin.
Interesting.
Yeah. So as you
I'm gonna
guys,
turn to Mercer and be like, is this where your people came from?
I don't know. I haven't been to Astoria before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So Mercer, you would know of Astoria being like from the steppes yourself. You know of the city.
Yeah.
You haven't been there before because it's a civilized place. And you were mainly a
So I
tribal
would know
creature.
that they're okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say because I don't think I've ever been to Astoria, so I don't really know what's there. I just heard of it.
You just
So-
know that it acts as like a frontier for the rest of Thylea, like protecting them from the marauding centaurs and satyrs of the north.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm correct in saying I don't know that there's other Leonin there.
Not there's you don't know if there's Leonin in Astoria. You just know that there's Leonin in the steppes. That's that's where you came
Yeah.
from. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. As you guys follow this path down, you arrive at the south gate. The gate is bustling with merchants and travelers, many of whom pull heavy carts behind them. You see that the gate is guarded by 2 quite bored-looking soldiers. But again, Arcos and Junos having the higher passive perceptions out of the group, you spy out of the corner of your eye that as soon as you guys walk past, these 2 guards like kind of stiffen up in their position, and one of them leans into the other and they have a bit of a discussion, and then one of them jogs off out of sight.
It's a bit sus.
Something's going on here. I tap Arcos on the
I
shoulder.
know, that's out of character. That was just moving.
Yeah, I am immediately aware that I've been around guards plenty, and they.
Do we talk to them?
I'm just gonna turn to say, our presence has been reported.
I tighten the
To all
lace
of
on my
us, or
gauntlets.
just-
I just. It seems like, well, the warm welcome that some of those people on the road showed us. I'm not sure we're about to receive the same from the city guard.
Actually,
Mercer's a little bit distracted. He's just kind of like playing with the pseudo dragon over his shoulders and over his head and that.
have you got a name for him yet?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what do you got?
Yeah. I assume like once we've just passed the guards, he's like, Kaida, stop that. Just chill, relax, man.
Ida?
Kaida, Kaida.
Nice.
Very cute.
Have you read the spell Find Familiar, so you know what you can do with him?
A little bit. Not a
So
whole lot.
essentially, you can send him off to like scout for you, and you can like essentially warg from Game of Thrones into his eyes and see shit
Oh yeah.
from him. I
Oh,
believe.
so it's like the owl.
I'm gonna turn around and just try to talk to him.
It's like the
I just
owl
start
in the
speaking
last
draconic out of nowhere.
Actually, did I send you the stats for the
Yes,
pseudo
it
dragon?
is the owl. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
just
it's
with
the
better
same thing
stats.
as the owl, except it doesn't eat.
So
or
it can do
defenses.
things
Quick-
unbeknownst to you, like have a fetish for sticks or whatever. You just get to choose these things.
I'm not gonna lie, I was really considering naming it Sticky or Stickly.
Oh my god.
Twiggy.
Don't,
No, not Twiggy.
Don't-
Stickly.
we don't talk about Twig.
I can kill him right
Okay.
now, Ada. I just do it. No worries. Couldn't be any just sweat of my.
Did kill
Anyway,
owl.
There's
God
not
damn
enough
it.
alcohol.
I did
in
kill
those
your owl.
glass. just so you know, my therapist has heard about Twiggy.
Oh!
You guys can all suck it. Okay. There's probably going to be a PhD paper written that will cite the death of Twiggy.
I mean, he didn't die. He was just very scared. I wasn't gonna let him die.
No, he definitely died.
He literally
Fireball?
died, Grim.
He died.
Wait, what? No, he didn't.
Grim, he died.
The fireball that roasted us all?
Oh yeah.
He definitely died.
Look, I didn't say that happened. I am very forgiving when it comes to familiars.
You
'Cause if-
said even the sack didn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
It's dead, man.
I might need a
Just
clip
give
of
it up.
that.
It's just ash.
Dead.
Oh yeah, actually, I'm vaguely recalling that, seeing as I let him survive the first fireball that ate us up.
Correct. He
Yeah.
did not survive the second one.
There's only so many fireballs a fucking twig can survive.
Literal
Anyway.
wood.
Getting
Please let me
back on
relive my
track.
trauma. Let me relive it.
Oh,
Look, man, by the end of this campaign, you can have fresh trauma. Trust me.
Watch the puppet
Fucking back on
master
track.
pull
Holy
the
crap.
strings.
Okay. Anyway, so you guys enter through the gate. It's a bustling and busy city, but you kind of, as you guys kind of wander through, there is a very high guard presence here, like men in the walls and stuff. Vasilios, carrying on your insight check. Actually, no. All of you, give me an insight check. Let's just get some dice rolling.
Oh,
Everybody.
Damn.
same.
Nice. Nine.
Well,
what do you get advantage in that?
He just has the top. He might have always advantage on. I'll have to fix that in a sec. Who am I missing?
think I do.
Oh, same thing. Sorry. So Vasilios and Junos and Asher, you guys notice that the guards, like, there's a lot of them, and they look very on edge here. Like, they're eyeing you, but they seem distracted by something else happening in this city. So as you guys head through further into the city, you walk.
I've sorted the advantage thing.
Cool, thank you. You walk into what seems to be like a living quarters for the city. Is that right? Yes. So 3 distinct groups of buildings are walled off from the rest of the city. These simple stone houses in the first complex line the central courtyard in neat rows, and then the structures of the second group are covered with ornate statuettes and carvings. And then the third group is a rustic collection of humble brick homes, and you get the feeling that there is a bit of a caste system here of like soldiers and rich people and poor people. You carry on further in, and you enter what appears to be somewhat of a market square. Estoria's well-trodden streets converge at the bustling center of Goria. A motley assortment of stalls litter the area, from canopies of fine silk to stacks of rotted wooden crates. Merchants at the stalls eagerly vie for your attention with a wide variety of quality wares. All of which seem to be at a reasonable price. And if there's any shopping that you guys would like to do, now's kind of your chance as you walk through this market area.
I'd love to see if I can get a new bow that's not like a wooden one, perhaps.
Do you mean like
I can get a nice satchel for Kaida.
Okay.
Shin guards.
All right. Well, let's do one at a time because I don't have
Sorry,
5 of me.
shin guards.
What are you doing with your
Why
chin?
shin guard? Or chin or shin?
Shin.
So we
Oh,
can kick
shin.
people.
He said
Shin.
shin. I heard shin.
I still
did not
don't know
hear
what he's
shin.
saying. I still
Shin.
like a soccer player wears, or like
No. Wait, soccer players wear
literally.
shin guards? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
definitely. Have you? No.
Have you ever seen Have you ever seen armor? Like shin guard.
Okay, we'll start with Asha first because she was the first to talk about. So you want a new bow. You've got like a simple short bow.
Yeah.
What do you
I
actually
said
want to
not
change
wood,
up?
But I mean like something like it's less, I don't know, normal looking,
So
more ornate, perhaps.
out of character, is this something you would like flavor-wise, or are you looking for an upgrade? Because with the current money that I'm assuming you
Oh,
guys
more
have...
flavor-wise. If it's,
okay,
that
cool.
would probably be
Cool.
the cheaper option.
Yeah, of course. So as you guys are heading along, do you even tell the party you're just going to go look? You just go do it?
I'm fucking out. I'm gone.
So as you guys are walking along, Asher just ducks off to one of these stalls that seems to be showing a variety of like hunting bows and various bows, arrows, quivers. They seem to be like a leatherworker cross woodworker. It is this very like oddly scrawny dwarf with like a knotted beard and this like very thick blonde single dreadlock. He sees you coming
in Fremantle.
he sees you coming and he's like, "Hey, what can I do for you?"
Hello, I am looking for a bow, a new bow. Do you have anything that could be more ornate than this current piece of shit I have right here?
Well, yeah.
Mercer also notices because he wants the satchel, so he kind of notices that the dude's also a leather worker, so he kind of like dips over there as well.
Cool, yeah. Well, what you see is what you get. We don't have a whole lot of, ornate bows, as you say. I've got this one here I've been playing around with. And he pulls out this this bow, and it's a short bow as well. It's made of this very dark timber, but it has like small etchings of like what are they fucking called? Like a satyr party, a revelry, like a satyr revelry on it. It's like, it's something I've been playing around with in my own time. Not very good at the whole stencil kind of shite, but I could let it go for 12 gold.
Ooh, that's steep.
It's expensive.
Pricey.
Is there a chance you can do a deal with a quiver as well, or is that asking too much?
No, I might be able to do something like that. Quiver, you say? He thinks for a second while I get my shop notes, which I don't know why I didn't have this prepared earlier. A quiver. Do you want it with or without arrows?
We're without.
I could probably do a lot for 10 gold. That's a steep discount, though. Can't go much lower than that.
All up? Both of them for 10 gold?
Both of them for 10 gold.
Oh, you're a king. I'll take it.
Oh, thank you, miss. All right. Look after it
I'll
well.
say I took him an extra gold. Just
Oh, you're a lovely lady. Look after it. I spent a lot of time on that, and I'd hate to see it broken, but she'll treat you well. Mechanically, it's just the same as the short bow that you currently have, but it's just like kind of ornately etched with. It is quite intricate, although he said like he's not very good at it. This is quite a beautiful piece with these pictures of like satyr. I don't know if Asher would know what a satyr revelry is, but it's like a massive party that they have where they just get massively fucked up on magical wine around a fire.
Dude, fuck yes.
Yeah.
So that's what it has etched on, and the quiver is just a simple quiver.
Sweet. That was
So
10 gold.
10 gold total. So a quiver can hold 20 arrows. I will say max you can carry is 2 quivers, one on your back, one on like your hip.
Yeah, so I had. Didn't you say I had like 10 half-made ones from when
Yes. Yeah.
Asher was carving? Yeah. And I have to go to a Fletcher to get like the feathers for that, don't I?
Yes.
This guy would have any.
We just got a raid. Thank you, all natural.
fuck
Thank you,
yeah.
natural
Right.
Pengu. Huge man.
Banger.
Much
Legend.
appreciated.
Note.
As he as he finishes dealing with you, Asher, he kind of like turns and looks, and then has to look up because he's like 5 foot, and Mercer has like 2.5 feet on. It's like, oh, you're a big lad, aren't you? What can I do for you?
I've come across a small creature, and I'd like a satchel made for it. It's a pet. Don't stress.
A satchel? Like a baby Bjorn? Or like a backpack thing?
Baby Bjorn.
That's a dwarvish word, right, Bjorn?
Awesome.
I think a backpack.
I could do that. It'd probably take a bit of leather, and I'd need to get some measurements, and it'd take me a couple of days, but I could do that.
Yeah, great. What's the price?
Probably looking at about 15 gold. It'd be a fair bit of work.
15. Is that the best you could do?
We can't. Roll me persuasion check.
I'm gonna hand Mercer 2 gold just to contribute to this backpack thing. 'cause
Yeah,
quite
I'm sorry,
fond
mate.
of
It's
that little
a
dragon.
it's a commission. You know, I need to be paid for a full day's work to get it done. Yeah, it'd take me a fair bit of leather to produce it. You know, you being such a big unit and all. Yeah, 15 gold.
Yeah, I understand. All right.
I'll
That's
take a
a bit
down
big, I
payment of
guess.
5, and then the rest when I'm done.
I'll
If you're
just pay it all
interested.
now.
Oh, that's very generous of you. Junos also tips you the 2 gold to go towards it because he likes you, little
Yeah.
friend. All right. Look,
24.
midday tomorrow. Come through. I'll have it done for you. Right?
Perfect.
Thank you for your patronage. And then he kind of goes back to like yelling that he's got arrows and bows and like leathers to sell. Is there anything else that anyone else would like to do here?
Yeah. Is there like magic shops or potion shops or those sorts of things in this town?
Roll me
Is there a smithy?
perception check. We'll go with Vasilios first. Roll me perception check, buddy.
Perception?
Yep. Perception. Yeah. Okay.
Can I help him?
Can I just ask someone
I was
if
about
I
to
can't
say-
see it?
Yeah, I was about to say, because I thought of this other. Or persuasion as you ask someone to help you, which we'll say you could do from there.
You. Yeah, give me them.
So you got a 4 plus. Oh, you can't roll less than a 10, can you?
Can't roll less than an 18.
You stop.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, dude, Eloquence Bard is fucking
fucked.
nuts.
Bro, I should just get you to bargain on this.
100%.
You stop this this short, like elderly looking human female with this like very tight bun and like very wrinkly old face. She's like, "Oh, can I help you, dear?"
Yeah, I'm looking for some potions.
Oh, we don't have a whole lot of those around here, unfortunately. Think the best you could probably try is Velus's Forge. He's the only one that really deals with magical items.
Where is that?
Sorry, Vulcan's Forge. I don't know what I'm talking
Vulcan's-
about. I'm old. Vulcan's Forge. Vulcan's Forge is further that way. She points towards the north. It's a bit of a hike, though.
Oh, out of town.
No. It's like in the next district over.
Okay, so like far for an old person. Got it.
Do you get to the Cloud District often? What am I saying? Of course you don't.
Is this something I can walk to now, or is it like we should go as a party later?
Party later. It's the next it's like 4 blocks away.
Cool. I
You wait.
thank the old lady for her help.
Cool.
And while I'm in conversation with her, can I ask, does she know of us?
She looks at you for a second. It's kind of who else is with Vasilios right now? Is it just anyone?
I'll be with this.
Anyone that didn't immediately split from a
Yeah, no, I
shop
did.
is probably
Okay,
with
so
me.
it's just
yeah.
you two. She looks at you for a second. I don't think so. Should I? Oh no, actually, she rolled pretty high. Wait a second. You with the shiny shield and the golden. Are you some of the group that killed that boar in the Heartlands? Why am I turning into that dwarf?
I don't know.
Yes.
But it's like,
It is us.
You are correct. That is our party.
She pinches your cheek, Vasilius. Like, oh, you're good lads. How nice of you to do that for those fine folk down there. Well done. She pats your cheeks like, anyway, I must be going. And she kind of turns around and shuffles off.
That's my favorite character that you've done so far. just
Thank
gonna
you.
say.
I'm very good at doing old women, apparently.
In more ways than one.
Oh, what does that mean? Anyway, Junos, what did you want to do? You wanted shin guards.
Smithy.
So you want
Smithy.
metal shin guards.
No. Forget about that. I'd like to look at some new spears.
Hang on.
Made
Alright.
such a big deal at the shin
Roll it
guards
back.
before.
You want a smithy to get some new spears.
Mm.
Can I ask why? You have a silvered spear, which is already probably one of the higher tier spears you can get.
At this point, fair enough. Fair enough then. I just wanted to see what they have on offer.
Yeah, cool. All right, so you roll me a perception check. Oh, you've already done that. That I'll take
the
that
lowest
13 you
perception check
rolled
we
before. That's all right. I'll take the 13 you took before.
Okay.
So you look around. It takes you like a good 5 to 10 minutes as you're looking around, and you spot a smithy in the distance, and you start heading towards it. When suddenly this old, disheveled, like just incredibly thin man steps out in front. He's like, "You look like a fighter. Would you like to buy this?" And he holds out this necklace that has a single bead on it. He's like, "Incredibly powerful magic. It's only 1 gold."
I call over Vasilios. And I'm like, can you have a look at this?
Go, Vas.
Yeah. Okay. I'll. Yeah. I mean, I like Junos, obviously, so I'll help him.
So, without even having to do an identify, like you're familiar with certain like magics
Yeah.
and stuff. This is a necklace of fireballs, and it has a single fireball bead left on it. He's like, 1 gold. That's all you need. It's all I need. Just 1 gold for this incredibly powerful magical item.
I'll take it and give it to Vasilios.
As you pull out a gold and go to offer it to him, Junos, a second person, a very paunchy, kind of well-off looking merchant, grabs the wrist of this old man and like lifts it up away from your palm. It's like, "Not a good idea, my friend. This bastard
I grab his wrist and I'm like, what are you doing?
He
And I have like
he kind of
extra grip.
he lets the other guy go. He's like, "Just trying to help you. Thought you should know that this bastard here is a grave robber. And he's cursed. He took this from the necropolis at Telemonk. Raided the Dragonlords' crypts." And he's kind of like sticking a finger in this other guy's face. He's like, "If you were to buy this off him knowing what it is and the curse he has, you would be cursed as well. Don't buy it."
I just
put
look
the 1 gold back in
straight
my
at
pocket.
Junos and say, no, like just shake my head. Don't do it.
Yeah, I don't buy it. I'm not
Someone
gonna buy
actually
it.
in chat called out that it was cursed.
Absolutely called it
literally
just
called
before.
it,
Amazing.
just
Well
before.
done, well done. Yeah, so like he kind of like pushes this real scrawny guy back. And like actually, what would this be? If either one of you wants to roll me a history or arcana check, just to like figure out what kind of curse this is.
Not me.
Not me.
Well, Junos and
I've
Vasilios
been
are the
brought
only two
over
there.
as the
Yeah.
expert. I'll give it a crack.
It's not a hard check. Curses are a thing that exist in this world. So the curse of the grave robber, you know that if you rob a consecrated grave, you will be cursed where no matter how much you eat, you will just vomit it back up. You cannot eat anything until you wither away and die, unless you can give or sell the item you pilfered to another person with them knowing that it was taken from a consecrated tomb. If you give it to someone without them knowing what it is, it'll just reappear next to you, like when you go to sleep and stuff. It's a pretty fucked up curse. It's also a fucked up thing to rob a tomb, but yeah.
Dodged an arrow there.
The other merchant is like, "Glad I could help," and he heads back to his stall after seeing this. And this other, you see this old man like runs up to another like what look like tourists in Estoria. It's like, "Do you want to buy this powerful magic item?" And he continues to try and hawk it off on other people.
Hmm.
Junos, you
Alright.
head up to this.
But that was Junos that almost bought that, right?
Junos almost bought it, yeah.
Yeah.
And he called over Vasilios stuff. So Junos, you head up to this smithery. There's a cleanly shaven but like a very long bearded human male, just like sweat covered in like oil and other stuff, and he's like banging away on like a bronze sword. He sees you approach and like hits out another couple of bangs and throws it in the bucket of water and turns and faces like, "What can I do you for?"
Spears. What have you got on offer?
Spears, you say? I mean, I've only got the base stuff. Is there something in particular you're looking for?
Something I can throw and forget about if I lose it.
Do you mean like a javelin?
All those.
I mean, javelins are cheaper, and they come in a pack of 5.
A pack of
Hmm.
When I say a pack, I mean like it's tied in a bundle.
Comes with a pack of 5
a
gum.
bundle of
Five.
5.
To say it
I
like the
love
merchant
that.
has just heard the whole party begin like giggling.
He just looks around. Who
Imagine
the
you-
fuck's laughing at me?
Gotta like open the pack to check whether he's got a holographic fucking spear in there.
Yeah,
somewhere.
so what you have to do is you have to take the first
Shiny.
2 spears and you put them at the back, and then you
Yeah.
start pulling them. Yeah.
Roll a D100 for shiny javelin.
Okay.
Shiny
Do it.
javelin.
Roll it.
Hang on. Sorry about
Damn
my
it.
dice.
Oh, tough.
I just want to say I'm definitely not implementing a wishing well in this campaign. I swear to God.
Oh,
That was amazing.
Rip.
that was the best.
That was literally the
so
highlight of the whole
All right,
campaign.
I'll think about it.
Twice.
Fuck, I don't
Twice,
have.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to find my stats for javelins. I don't know. So is javelins something you want, or do you just want spears? Spears are a bit more expensive. You're probably gonna cry a bit if you lose it.
Javelins it is. How much is a pack of 5?
Pack of 5 is 2 seconds while I get my DM book. Pack of 5
Man's got a
javelins.
physical book.
Yeah, you gotta get the collection, man. I'm trying to grow it up there. All the money that is coming from subs is just going to me buying D&D source books.
Fuck it up.
Okay, so... Right. Pack of 5 javelins, 2 gold. They're pretty easy to make.
How heavy is a pack of 10?
Oh, now you're fucking testing me. I don't know. I just make them. Are you...
All right.
I don't
make me a
really-
pack of 10.
I don't really run weight constraints. For
Okay.
Thingy. They have a weight of 2.
All right.
Whatever the fuck that means each. So you want 10?
I want 10 of them.
All right. 4 gold. Come by tomorrow morning. I'll have them for you.
No worries. Lovely.
All right. He gives you like a salute and goes back to his work. Another 10 minutes or so go by. Sorry, Arcos, what are you doing during this time? You're the only one I haven't spoken to about this.
Well, I'm sort of just with everyone. I don't really care too much. For
You don't mind too much?
shopping. No, I'm not care too, but I am wary. I would like to. Can I just give an insight check on the guard movements? I'm just wary of it. I know guards, so I'm just sort of checking.
Funny
Or
you
perception
should
or whatever.
say that, Arcos. Roll me a perception check.
17.
Can I help
17.
him?
You're not there.
Oh,
That's
you're
why I
over
have
at the
advantage on it.
thing at the moment. As you're looking out for guards, Arcos, you actually hear a very familiar sound to you of many men traveling in formation with heavy armor. And you look up the road.
I'm very aware of the sound of many men.
Yes,
What?
a little bit. Fuck.
Jeez.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I just switched maps. 2 seconds.
Bro, the road gets lonely. on the way to Arisia. Okay. Just saying.
Okay. Okay, so you guys, sorry, thank you for the suggestion with the map.
Helmet stayed on, so he
Arco,
couldn't be
this,
opened.
you guys are currently in the Agoria here. Arcos, you hear what sounds to be a multitude of men heading your way at a rapid pace. And you look northwards, which is where they're coming
Which is
from.
up.
No, shut up. Towards this way, and they are marching in formation, and they seem to be making a beeline straight for you.
I will turn to the people and just say, "We've got company."
Is it like too late to do anything? Like, are they that close, or are they?
They're on their way.
They're
I-
pretty
we
much
can't
here,
book
like
it.
in like
can't
another 20 seconds. Like they're right in front of Arcos.
I just like to signal everyone so we can kind of get together at this stage.
Yeah, like you see as they enter, the Agoria that they do kind of split off and like start heading towards the other members of the group. Like now that you guys are all fractured, but as they all see you moving together, they come back into formation. One of them stands before you in Officer Signia, and he looks a little nervous, but he stands upright and says, please, the King Pythor has requested your presence at the palace. If you would follow me, that would be much appreciated.
Pythor.
With your Junos and I think Mercer, with your passive insight, these guys are kind of nervous to be bossing you guys around, but they have a job to do.
I look straight at Mercer when they say that.
Yeah, I look back at Vasilios and I just whisper. And
I look back to Mercer and just nod. I think we should go.
Yeah, I sort of turn around and be like, "Looks like we have an audience with the king."
You see Kyra, who's kind of just been like witnessing all
Yeah,
of
I
your
keep forgetting she's
shenanigans.
there.
Yeah, I don't mean to. She's more of a background character. I don't want to
Yeah.
do a wartle and take away from everything else you guys are doing. She just kind of
Make
rolls
the best
her eyes.
character in the game.
She just kind of rolls her eyes and it's like, looks like we have an audience with my idiot brother. And she like takes a bite out of another apple and starts heading north.
Damn. Let's go.
As we walk towards the king's palace, I just keep trying to talk to Mercer's dragon in Draconic.
Mercer starts scratching his head at hearing what Kyra's just said.
She
About-
did reveal that she was the god of music at the end of last session. We did actually have a discussion that she's
We
technically your
already knew.
auntie. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh my goodness.
My mic must have been cutting out. But yeah, guys did. Someone, I think it was Vasilios, is like, does that mean you're his aunt?
Yeah, we had a whole conversation about it.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for paying
See-
attention to my game, Nox.
Sorry, this is why I need to take notes. 'Cause
Yeah.
Write that down.
I am
Thank
writing
fuck
it
there's
down.
VODs.
Write that down. Write that down.
And when we killed the boar as well, that's why I asked, would you want us to sacrifice the boar to you?
Yeah, I didn't know.
No, I knew she was a god. I just didn't realize she was like the
There's a
sister.
god named Kyra, and we've
Your
got a book
auntie.
that says all the names of the gods. But now I can see how you didn't get that.
Shut
Hey,
up.
look, leave him alone. He doesn't
I
know
forget
how to
really
read.
easily, okay? I'm really forgetful.
No, yeah, that's it. It's just in character. Mercer can't read.
Anyway,
You never learnt to, okay?
I mean, makes sense. Anyway, so you guys are escorted rather cautiously by these guards of Estoria towards the palace up the top here.
When you say cautiously, it's not forcefully. Like they've asked
No.
us to come.
These the officer has asked you to come, and he is. Thank you, babe. What's your proficiency in insight, Vasilius?
+4.
Okay, so yeah, it's pretty easy to read. Like these guys don't want to fight you, but they're under orders of the king to try and usher you that way.
Yeah. I just want to know whether it is like that or not. Okay, cool.
It's not malicious. They're just doing their job, kind of.
So I can like relax as we're going in. I can even drum up some conversation with Mercer and we just ask like,
Definitely.
how well do you actually know your father?
I know of him, and I know who he is. I've never met him.
What?
Never met your father? Huh, neither have I.
I mean, same.
Yeah, me too.
What?
What is this?
What the fuck, you guys?
Whoa, does everyone have daddy issues?
I think we do. Start bonding on daddy issues.
I like my dad.
Oh god.
So this group's name is just now the Daddy Issues plus
The daddy
Arcos.
Daddy.
Fuck.
This is going south.
So Mercer hears. Wait, Arcos, did you say that in character or not?
In character, I just say, I like my dad.
Okay, so at hearing Arcos say that, Mercer kind of turns to Arcos and
Yes. So, what's it like having a dad? I never grew up with one. My mum.
Well,
My dad died before I
Raised
was
us.
even born.
I mean, okay, so you know when you had to do something for the first time, like, I don't know, hunt or learn to fight or anything like that?
Yeah.
It's kind of like having someone to show you the ropes, but not just for those things, just for everything.
Interesting.
I kind of, when he's saying that, like, look at my rapier a little bit. Like, yeah, right. Obviously, I have no idea how to fucking use it.
I lived in a monastery, so I'm just like, I have
I
many
know.
dads.
So,
That was actually super sweet. I like that. Okay. So you guys are ushered up through. Vasilius, as you go past this point, you do notice Vulcan's Hall, which wasn't as far as I thought it was. Sorry. You guys are, ushered up through the rest of the streets, all the way up to the King's Palace. You can see that Kyra is a little kind of fidgety, like the closer you guys get to like the entrance to this castle. So you guys come up to these two grand, like wooden and ornate gold doors, and they're pushed open into this great hall. Towards the end is this huge but very simplistic throne, and you see a somewhat kind of late middle-aged gentleman, like incredibly muscular, like long flowing brown hair with this just immense beard, and he's kind of just slumped in this chair, like holding a spear, being tended to by all these servants and like different people trying to talk to him. And as soon as he sees you guys kind of enter, he just goes, "Be gone!" And once the room has emptied and the chamber doors are shut, the king tosses his spear away and sits heavily upon his throne,
And I roll to
Holding
catch
it-
a spear now.
holding his head in his hands. He beckons you all to come closer, and he says, You are the oracle's chosen, yes? Let me tell you of my woes. And he like takes a breath, like he's about to like continue on with what he's about to say. But before he can, Kyra like steps up, like to the front of you guys. Before Pythor can continue, Kyra brashly interrupts him. Whatever your woes may be, drowning yourself in wine will not solve them, she scolds. You have a duty to serve your people in these dark times. This wallowing does no one any good. Then Pythor kind of hangs his hands in his head. Hangs his head at her harsh words. That may be true, but what can be done? The oath of peace binds my hands, and now with the Titans, and he spits on the steps up to his throne, conspire to steal away my precious daughter Honora. But perhaps, you heroes can aid me. beckons you to.
What happened?
He like has to almost swallow like his emotions for a second. He's like, that bastard Sydon. He demands sacrifices every week. 100 ox. I don't know of how much you traveled through the lands around here, but there's nothing more to be sacrificed.
What of ox?
Across the river.
What happens if you don't?
Across the river of Estoria, there's an army of centaurs. Should I not make this sacrifice, or sacrifice my sweet Enora, they
How
will
big's the
attack the
army?
city. Enough to wipe us clean. Thousands will die.
Thousands.
Thousands.
I tap Mercer on the shoulder. Do you want to talk to Dad?
Mercer kind of, I guess, like just shrugs Junos off as he's a little bit like, I guess, frustrated at this point. What the daughter's name was Enora?
Enora, yep.
Enora. So Mercer kind of like walks to the front with this, I guess. I don't know what the kind of like a look of disdain towards his father already. And like looks him like straight in the eye, and just says,
Enora, your precious daughter. Do you even know who I am? Do you even know what I've missed out on? You are my father, and you left me, and you left us, and your precious daughter. That's all you care about.
and then he just kind of,
You go to meet eyes with him, but you can't because his head is just hung in his hands, like just wallowing in self-pity. And as you say that you are my father, he looks up at you and his eyes squint and he looks at you for a second. He's like, he kind of stands, he stands up and like you're a big Leonin and he almost, like he's only just a little bit shorter than you. And he kind of matches your gaze and he's like, I do not pretend to be a good father. I have hundreds of children who I love equally, even if I forget who they are sometimes. Mercer. I understand your plight. I understand your rage. But I still do not wish to see one of my own sacrificed to that monster that is Sydon. I ask for your help, knowing full well I do not deserve it. Hate me as you wish, but Enora is your sister. And she needs you just as much as I do.
I have a quick question, just out of character.
Yeah.
All that. Is this guy also a Leonin?
No, he's a human. He looks human.
Okay. Right. Okay. Gotcha. Just
But
wanting to
think like Zeus kind of thing, taking the form of different creatures to,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of situation.
I just kind of imagine like, Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
The hair.
Like,
Yeah.
Can I pop in there and say, what would you have us do? Are we to gather up the, you say ox or boar or?
he sits back in his throne. Actually, sorry, I'll just show you this real quick.
Can-
Should be
I
able to
was gonna say,
see that.
can
That's
I
what
just
Pythor looks like.
Okay.
Wait,
All right.
Oh,
Handsome man.
bit of a
Yep.
cutie.
a manly man.
Sorry. What was
Happy
saying,
Father's
Bessa?
Day, Danny.
No, I just wanted to like respond to like what he said. Um,
An amicable response. I respect your honesty. I will do as you've asked, and I will help you and my sister Enora.
He gives you like a very stern nod, but as soon as he sits in that throne again, like that spark of fire that you saw in how he just spoke to you just immediately goes away, and he's back to this wallowing. As I see it, there are but three options. We negotiate with the Order of the Order of Scion. Perhaps if you could persuade them to take less ox, then maybe Sydon will be pleased. Otherwise, potentially challenging the Centaur chief across the river. If his army is not a threat anymore, then there will be no need for sacrifice. Or we let Enora be sacrificed and save the city.
Is it Nora here?
Enora is not here at the moment. Kara kind of pipes up for a second, and she's like, challenging a Centaur chief and his entire army to a fight is suicide. That's not an option, unless you're brash enough to think it is.
Do you think we can strike a bargain with a jewel of some sort?
I
The
mean,
jewel.
if you cut a centaur's leg, he can't fight.
I like that idea.
Who says we have to fight them? Maybe they'll listen to reason.
Mercer,
Centaurs.
you know centaurs much better than most of the party here. They ain't that kind of creature. Potentially,
There's-
you could get them to agree to a trial by combat type thing, like of just
yeah,
on a somewhat equal footing. But even then,
I know. Yeah, I just say to Vass.
They are vicious creatures with no mercy. Reason isn't in their vocabulary.
I mean, I speak their vocabulary. I know them fairly well. I've also heard along the way that Arcos may, have encountered some in the past and been on good terms. Turn to Arcos.
I mean, I have encountered them before to varying degrees of success. I don't think they look too kindly on soldiers of Mitros, but, like all times of war, there are those who help with their allegiance every now and then.
I've never seen one in my life. What do they look like?
Yeah, neither have I. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
Kind of like a horse and a man
Interesting.
She
together.
just looks at you with the biggest "what the fuck" expression. Because she's never seen one before, so she's like, that description just she can't comprehend.
I would say, after hearing the options, taking on a centaur in combat, probably not a good idea. Let alone someone who's higher ranking.
Kyra pipes up. Perhaps we can persuade. She looks at her brother. Who did you say was here representing the Order of Scion? He responds. Commander Gaius is here with 7 of his knights.
Gaius.
Gaius.
Heard that before.
If we can persuade him, maybe he will take a smaller sacrifice for now, and then Pythor can make it up later. Maybe we try that angle.
I like the sound of that.
That sounds
I
much
Is this the
promising.
same order of the Scion that we encountered in the
Correct.
cave?
Very same, yes.
They didn't seem like that big of a threat.
There are a lot more in this
Vasilia, in this situation, they aren't so much the threat. It's the centaurs demanding sacrifice outside the city that they're the threat. So centaurs.
What have these
centaurs-
guys got to do with it then?
So centaurs and satyrs are creatures of Sydon. They're his his chosen people, because of their wild nature. They were here before like humans, elves, and dwarves. They're his original creation. So when he gets sacrifices, they are happy. The Order of Sydon just want to make sure Sydon gets sacrifices. So in some way, they are connected purely from their love of Sydon.
Yeah. All right, let's go and convince them.
Cool. All right. Talk amongst yourself for 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
So anyway, how lame is liking books about Dungeons and Dragons? Oh my god,
Pretty
Dickhead.
cringe, dude. I'm not gonna
can't
lie.
believe it.
I definitely don't have one in my background right now.
Yeah, I definitely don't have the companion book just open. Would be so embarrassing.
Yeah.
Does everyone still have and remember the rumors? Obviously, don't discuss them.
I
but
do.
Just okay.
Well, yeah. We don't know if they're true or false, though, do we? We were just
No.
given random.
No,
ones.
it's why you make, slight gestures towards them to see
Yeah.
if you get a reaction out of the other person.
Facts, dude.
I don't know if anyone's picked up on some of the rumors that I've heard about some of you. Has anyone picked up? Because I've said a few things, but I'm not sure.
I've-
Yo, I
I've
picked
said a
up
few
at, like,
things
first
as well.
session, I think you hinted to a couple.
I've hinted to 2 of you. And I want to know which one, because if one of them, statistically speaking, you should have one that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know which
Maybe.
one is, but
Maybe-
also
Maybe Crim's
if-
fucking with you. Who
Yeah, if
knows?
one of them,
Maybe all
No,
mine are right.
I was gonna say unless he gave all of the right ones to one person, but it makes. I'm just now that you've said that, I'm looking through the rumors and I'm thinking, if one of them is true, one of you is kind of fucked up. Like one of you's really fucked up.
Hey, we've all got baggage. Okay.
I'm trying to remember what I sent to Ado now, actually.
Now I'm just really curious.
Literally almost all of them. Actually, I think I know the one that's real, which is the least fucked up. But if number 1 that I got is real,
Bruh, stop.
Fucked.
I know who you're talking about.
that's fucked. If that's true, that's really messed up.
I'm so curious now.
It's
Like
it's a
it
cool
could
little
it
system.
could play into this campaign big time if that is true. And Crim's
okay.
just given me like a
All
little.
the rumors I have just makes you all seem so fucking badass.
Everyone has different rumors just to kind of spice it up a little bit. All right. So Pythor kind of pipes up from the back as you guys make this decision to go talk to guys. So he's lodged in the castle at the moment. To your right, 4 doors down. If you kill him, I wouldn't be mad. Don't do that. I kid. It would cause an absolute shit show.
Ashes puts her bow back. on her back after pulling it off.
All right.
We need to find Gaius.
Yep. So you guys follow Pythor's directions and you head down, opening the door that was mentioned to a rather resplendent would be a good word for it. Quarters where it's like it's something you would kind of expect like some royalty to be inhabiting, but instead there is at a table 3 quite heavily armored what look like knights, and then Gaius is kind of standing up like fists on the table, like talking to them, pointing at like a map and stuff like that. And as you guys kind of come in, hello. I
Well met.
take it you're here on behalf of Pythor.
That's it.
That's right.
You assume correctly.
I am Commander Gaius of the Order of Sydon. Who may I have the pleasure of speaking to?
I push Basilios forward. This
Yeah,
man.
Ashes steps back.
Hey, I'm not sure if we've really got like a group name or anything yet. We might have to work on that. But I'm Vass. That's all you need to know for now.
Very well. What can I do for you?
We need to talk to you about these sacrifices.
I see. What
They're
exactly?
getting a bit much. They're not really going to be something that's possible to uphold. And we'd like to reason with you. We'd like to negotiate a better terms.
Unfortunately, the sacrifice requirements are as they have been for decades now, and they shall not be changing. Honora must be sacrificed before the next full moon, or the centaurs will take the city.
Or the ox or whatever, right?
Sydon does not have enough ox to fulfill the requirement of the sacrifice. Thus, there must be a substitute.
So who decides what the substitute is? Perhaps we substitute you in.
He looks at you with a cold gaze, and the three men sitting at the table kind of stiffen, and you see hands go to swords, and you see from back rooms another four step forward. I don't think you understand the process here. I'm not the one in charge. I'm not the one that needs to make the sacrifice. I simply enforce it. Honora will be sacrificed before the full moon. There is no alternative here.
I'd probably turn back to some of the guys behind me for a little.
Uh-oh. Is that me dropping out or other people? Oop.
I'm just gonna look at Vass, and I'm gonna just slightly shake my head.
Surely there's something else we can do. An agreement. Surely there's something you want.
You see, he thinks for a second and motions for his men to stand down. Perhaps there is an alternative. You five to be sacrificed in Honora's place.
Fuck that.
I crack my knuckles and I'm like, that's not an option.
Then
I
Honora must
immediately
die.
Put my hand on my sword.
He doesn't go to his. He just kind of crosses his arms. He's like, whether you try to kill me right now, try being the important word here. Whatever happens in this room, Honora will die, or you will die before the next full moon.
The reason we're here is Honora is already dead.
Roll me a deception check.
Oh, dude.
With
Ooh.
Thank fuck.
Come
God
on.
is real. Holy shit.
Let's fucking
26.
go.
I don't think it's gonna work. It won't.
Shut up, Ado. It's a 26. Something magical's
Doesn't
gonna
matter,
happen.
bro. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It's just
Oh,
gonna help us a little bit.
I'm
What are you
shit.
doing to us, Drew? What are you doing to us?
I don't like the silence, Krim.
This is where he's just like, roll for initiative.
Yeah, fuck. Bare arms.
how?
Where's this dice cam, bro?
Yeah,
What are you
true.
doing back there?
He rolled a 15.
yeah, he did.
But I mean, you don't know where Honor is. So
No, I have no idea.
His next question is, how does someone under strict guard of the Order of Sydon in this palace die?
You've never truly had her.
He has a
What, like-
very confused look on his face.
I'm saying this with utter confidence.
Okay.
I don't know what else to do, Ado. Stop it. Back me up.
That is a shame then. Because it just means you will have to take her place. And he draws his sword. So do the 7 other guards in this room.
Roll for initiative.
Okay, hang on. I don't have a I don't have a map for this, so I've got to improvise.
I wasn't expecting combat here.
I wasn't either. That's why I was quiet for so long.
I was trying to deceive our way out of it.
Okay,
No,
before
but that's
we
what
go
I-
initiative, can we have a real quick?
You guys can have a quick break while I set up a map real quickly because
Yeah,
I don't have a
that-
map for this.
Vasilis, you had one job.
Bro.
To do what? What was my way out there?
Like, you don't
that
get
was good.
killed.
That was good.
No, I'm kidding. That was actually
This
that
is
was
a-
very.
This is
You did good under the.
This
No.
isn't. No, you get. Listen. This encounter's a multi-day encounter. You just try to finish it in one go. Oh my god.
I haven't played this before, Mr. Metagame.
Oh my god.
No, it's happened. If you guys have like 2 minutes to have a break real quick while
I
I
need a drink.
set up
Yeah.
a map for this because I haven't got a
Oh,
map.
We gotta fight.
I have to make this up on the fly real quick.
We have to fight him. Oh
This is actually amazing.
Fuck.
This is why I fucking love D&D, man. Just the chaos. Westy, like,
What was
fuck.
my way out of that?
No, no, no.
Just
I'm
FYI,
not.
what the fuck was my way out of that? Jesus. God damn it.
No, look, I'm not criticizing at all. This is actually incredible. I just have to make a map really fast.
That's fair.
Oh, dude, fuck. I actually kind of love this because I know this can only end one way. Fuck. All right, that's the table. Hang on, this is gonna be closer. Shit. Fucking hell. No, that's great. He couldn't, even if he rolled a 20, he couldn't beat a 26. So
Yeah, I
he-
know. So what?
No. It's, well, that's the thing. It's tricky. It's tricky. This is going to be fucking chaos. Hey, at least a few of you guys are getting to flex some new abilities.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm really worried. I genuinely think that one of us is going to die here.
Why is
Or
that?
at least-
Why are some of them so fucking big? Oh no, that's okay. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, I because it's a
I shouldn't
small
have pushed it forward.
it's a small room.
No,
Um,
that makes sense because my whole thing is meant to be deceiving people and convincing, and I've just
Look,
obviously done
you as a
it at
character
the wrong time this time.
played that very well. There's nothing you
Oh,
could have
that's
done
so
different.
funny.
So it's fucking
That's
great.
so funny. Oh, I'm not angry at all. It's just
No, it's
hilarious.
amazing. I actually
Like
love
this is the most chaotic way that this whole encounter could have gone.
I literally spent hours prepping 3 maps for the potential outcomes of what is happening here. Guess what I didn't prepare for? This, because I didn't know it was
Yeah.
going to be potentially an option.
I didn't think that.
I love this so much. God damn it, dude. Well done. I hope that's what I need.
Guys at level 3, let's go.
Gaius. Yeah, we gotta fight. Gaius at
I
level 3
disabled the hit point bars, so you guys can't see how much health this motherfucker has.
No.
Oh no.
I do not like that at all.
Oh god, this is amazing. Oh, one thing also, Kyra is not currently with you guys. She's with her brother.
The one thing that can save us from dying.
I'll let you guys position yourselves how you want to be. Essentially, The door for this place is down here where you guys came in. All right. These
It's just
guards,
like a oh, okay.
These guards have come in through up here, and that purple thing is a table. Just use your imagination, all right? I don't have a map for this.
As this all unfolds, does my character have any time to retreat whatsoever, or is
No.
it like
And like
bang?
as soon as you've said that, his sword's drawn. So I need, let me get the turn order up.
There's so many guards.
Everybody, click your token, roll for initiative.
Is it 5 foot per thing?
It's 5 foot per thing.
5 foot per thing.
5
Love
foot
that.
per square. Yep.
Where's the initiative thing again? Oh,
It should be there.
I have advantage on initiative,
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
but I keep rolling shit.
Oh, did you again?
I rolled a 1.
Oh, that's right.
Wait, are these guys just regular dudes or are
No.
They,
No.
These
Oh,
are
they
heavily
what
armored
regular
knights.
dudes. Damn.
Well, I hope you all like
I-
the characters, everybody.
I rolled a 14,
Okay, I have another
but
character concept.
can you manually put that in?
Where are you?
Now let's not die.
You
don't
rolled a
wanna die
14. Why are you
again,
at 24 then?
I haven't. I didn't click on my character to roll the said 14.
Oh,
I can
fuck,
either do it
hang on.
again, or you can manually put in 14.
I fucked up by not clearing the turn order. Everyone just roll again.
I can't click on my. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. I got it.
Come on, I need a good roll.
Oh, let's fucking go.
Oh, one better.
that.
There we go.
I'll take that.
I can't believe you're not first every time with advantage, Ada. You've got some shocking initiative rolls in the past.
The worst. The
I'm
worst.
pretty sure you got like 2 nat 1s or a 1 and a 2 last
Alright,
match.
is that-
Hold on
Get a
again.
1 and a 2
Is
last,
everyone-
last session.
Yeah, roll it again. You got 11, Juna. Yep, cool. All right, is that everybody in?
I think so.
All right, first up is Asher. These guys draw their swords and are starting to move against you. Let me see
Oh.
what's happening.
Um,
This is not how I expected this session to go.
okay, well. I guess I'm gonna go for Commander Gaius
Mm-hmm.
right off the bat. Do I have any epic tricks now that I'm level 3? I haven't actually looked through all those properly yet.
Actually, you do have an ability where you can just choose to sacrifice your movement and give yourself advantage on an attack, which will trigger your sneak attack.
Wow, that's
I
great.
forgot. It's just to replace his hide, because hide is so stupid. It's like, I hide behind this barrel. Everybody knows you're there. So it's just replaced.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna sacrifice like bonus action.
No, yeah, it costs you bonus action to do, and you can't move if you do it. It uses all your movement to do it.
Ooh, okay. Fuck it. I'm just gonna do that.
Okay. The advantage on guys. Roll.
Where's the advantage on Theon?
Just roll it twice.
Okay.
We better play through our ass right now, okay? We gotta play.
I haven't actually
yeah,
looked
and
at what these guys can do.
Gotta play so well.
Is this like this is it? We fight our way out, or is there any RP that's going to get us? I guess we can't ask that.
We can try. can try. You would be the one to
19 does hit. Oh, sorry, 24 does
will.
hit for 14 damage. What the fuck? 10 piece. Oh shit! Plus sneak attack. Yeah, that works. Wow, that rolled all of it for you. So 14 damage. Very nice. You shoot this arrow and it like slams into his breastplate. Just kind of pings off to the side. He looks pretty unfazed by it.
Oh,
Yeah, I think-
shit.
Of 14 damage, and he looks unfazed.
Mercer,
That's
your
the
turn.
main guy.
That's
Did
the
you
main
say?
guy. Yep.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, all
Holy
like that.
crap. Yeah. Holy crap. 14 damage, and he's unfazed.
Mercer, do you really care about this sister of yours? Because man, I'm really starting to rethink this.
Do you say that in character?
Yes.
Well, I care
After she
more about
buys the
having a
boat.
relationship with my dad, but
All right, what are you doing, Mercer?
guess I'm stepping up to the big boy.
Okay.
Oh my god.
my
Yeah,
God.
I'm just gonna step here, and I am. I'm just gonna try and great axe him.
Roll for attack.
Oh my god.
So you got to move up to there to get him. Yep. 23 does hit. Roll damage. You just need to click the great axe word under it to
okay,
roll
yeah.
damage for you.
Yep. Alright.
8. You go for a massive slash, but he kind of like ducks it. It skims across his torso, but he doesn't seem very phased by it.
But it does hit.
It does hit, yeah.
Okay, cool. I cast Thunderous Smite.
Is that a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay, so in the future, you need to cast that before you do the attack. Smite, you can do as you hit. Thunderous Smite, you have to do beforehand. It's a concentration spell. Yep.
Okay.
I'll let you do it this time just because you're learning, but for next time, you got to cast that first.
Okay. All right.
Have the battle overlay as well.
Oh, thank you, Amy. Yeah.
There you go.
Ka-chow. Combat.
Show.
So it's 2d6
2d6.
damage. Additionally, target so it needs to make a strength saving throw. DC 12.
Or otherwise, otherwise he's knocked prone.
Okay, roll your 2d6.
Or he's not.
He rolled a natural 18, so he definitely makes it. So he's not prone.
Yeah.
So it doesn't do it. So roll the 2d6. It takes. Hang on. Yeah, so it does the 2d6 anyway. Yep. So roll that. 5. Okay, cool. Sweet. Thank you. Is that your turn?
Yes.
It's Commander Gaius' turn. He pulls out his. What's he got? Really? Is that all?
Dead.
He has a spear. It's kind of boring. He's just gonna take 3 attacks at you.
3.
3.
Just 3.
Okay. Here we go.
That's none. Okay, so that's a 24, an 18, and a 17.
They all hit.
Okay. So you take.
I'm dead.
That's-
Dead. First go. Nice.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yep. Gone.
So it's 5, 8, plus 15. 23 points of damage.
We gotta bail. We gotta bail.
We have to do. We need to sacrifice
need-
this other bitch, man. I
How
swear
much
to
health
God.
do you have,
It's not
Mercer?
here.
I'm on 8 hit points.
Okay. You take 23 points of damage.
gotta bail.
So you guys just see is like Mercer goes up for an axe attack and hits him, but then he just like shoves it off and just stabs Mercer 3 times viciously in the chest. Arcos, it's your turn.
I am using my turn to beg to pause.
Okay, what do you say?
I'm gonna petition. I'll say, please, lay down arms. We do not need to do this. We do not need to
Does
do
that-
this.
Asha puts her bow away as well.
We do not need to do this. There is another way.
He's paused about to strike Mercer again, and he looks at you, he's like, I'm listening.
Say, the centaurs to the north. They are the ones that Sydon has chosen, correct?
Why?
They worship him. They are.
Why do you
unbridled.
bring them up? There needs to be a sacrifice. Anora's gone, as he has stated. You're the replacement.
What if we could bring her back?
Roll me a persuasion check. Actually, roll me a deception check.
Open.
Please.
You can't help him.
Wait,
It's
don't
outside
I
your
have
turn.
don't I have an inspiration thing that I can use every?
I did give you inspiration for your token, for your toga last session, or first session.
So I will put inspiration on.
Yep.
Deception. For fuck.
Roll again. Inspiration. You got
Okay.
advantage.
Okay. Come on. Oh my god.
His eyes steel. You're the sacrifice now.
Oh my goodness. Holy crap.
What are you doing? I'm gonna say that's your action to do all that, Arcos. So what are you doing?
It just bolts.
I use my bonus action. It's happening, Grim.
Okay. Do you mind if I flavor this a bit?
Yeah. you go
Okay.
for it.
So you've tried to negotiate with these people, but you're a soldier. You can't run from this. This is a fight. Your friends are in danger, and you feel this flickering in your chest, and like you haven't drawn your sword yet, but you draw it. But as you do, there's like this shadowy, like translucent overlay of your arm, and then as you draw your sword, it's like there's a frame delay. You draw it, and like your fucking Pikachu doing double team, this second you appears next to you and then dashes where you want it. Amy, we'll have to work on this later, getting a token for Arcos's Echo. But I'm just, where do you want it, Arco? Ping, and I'll put it there.
It's gonna go right behind him.
Yeah. Right. You should have control of that. Excuse me. Copy. Paste.
How many do you want?
Oh, shit.
37 of him behind it.
There's
Sorry.
a lot of them.
it didn't show up on my screen. All right, there we go. I'm just gonna put like I'll put that's your guy. That's your shadow guy.
Yep. He'll be there.
Okay. That's your turn.
That is my turn.
Juno, it's your turn.
I'm gonna move up to about here.
Mhm.
Just to Mercer. And fuck.
6 seconds. Quick decisions.
All right. I'm gonna breathe a cone of poison, a cloud of poison.
Okay. Do they have to make a saving throw?
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
So that's gonna hit all. What's the range on it?
20-foot cone.
Okay, so it won't reach the ones at the back. It'll just hit that one, unless you want to move forward another 5 feet.
Oh fuck yeah, I'll move forward. I didn't realize.
All right. So it's 4 saving throws. What's the DC?
It doesn't actually tell me. Would I find out?
It'd be 8 plus your wisdom plus your proficiency. What's your wisdom?
Modifier
Yep.
3.
Okay, so it'll be 11. It'll be 13. So pass. One. The one at the front fails. The 3 at the back make it. So they take half. Equal to 2 rolls. So roll 2d. What, 6? Is it? Is that your martial die?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
All right. So roll 2d6. 9. Okay. So they take 4. Oops. So the ones at the back are looking pretty unscathed by it, but the one at the front, he's looking hurter, I should say. He's not actually that bad. Yep, is that your turn?
I'm not even gonna draw any weapons. I'm just trying to slow them down.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Vasilios.
I would like to. I'm still kind of was in conversation with Big Boy. I'd like to just kind of stare him in the eyes and say, "I'm going to make you regret this," and that comes out as unsettling words.
Oh.
And then I would like to straight away pull out my pipes of haunting and play them, and that will hit literally everybody in this room. They need to make a DC 15 wisdom
okay,
throw
so
or become frightened of me.
Are you doing unsettling words or pipes of haunting?
One is a bonus action, one is an action.
Which one's a bonus action?
Unsettling words.
Is it really?
Yep.
Fuck. Oh, hang on. Is that what I'm thinking of?
Old.
Unsettling Words is like Bardic
Oh,
de-inspiration.
right.
He takes a 1d6 from the Pipes of Haunting roll that he's about to do.
Okay, cheeky. All right,
Yep.
so Pipes of Haunting. How many people does that hit?
Everybody in the room. Hang on. I'll just double check, but each creature within 30 feet. Yep, everybody in the room.
All right. Well, I'm gonna roll for him, and he has to subtract a d6 from his roll.
1d6.
Okay,
Yep.
so roll the d6.
Bro, this is crazy.
Wait, so
crazy.
that's us as well. We also have to roll.
No. It's only enemy. Or I can choose who it doesn't affect, basically. So it's just enemies.
Is it Wisdom?
Wisdom saving, yep.
Okay. Wrong one. All right.
This is the best I can do, Edo.
He's gonna use Indomitable. And wait, what? -4. Yeah, he does.
What is that?
He rolled worse. It works. He is feared.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Okay. So he's feared, and it's everyone in the room. So that's another 7. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's the DC for that? Is it for the pass?
15.
15. All right. Pass, fail, pass, fail. Okay, so 4 pass, 3 fail. So I'll say these 3 here fail, and then the ones at the
main
side,
guy fails, right?
The main guy's failed. Yep, he's failed. Did they make a saving throw at the start or end of their turn? It should say in the thing.
At the end of their turn.
Okay, cool. All right, it's their turn. So these guys are.
Wait, should we be running? Can I use movement to get towards the door?
If you want to move.
Have I already used an action so I can't signal to everyone to run?
You can yell it out, but they can't.
I'd like
do
to
it
just
until their turn.
stand by the door and say, "Go, get out of here."
Okay.
They won't follow, or at least most won't.
All right. So you run for the door. It's their turn. This guy's gonna move here. 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 These guys aren't gonna move, but Asher, you're gonna cop 3 javelins. Sorry, you're gonna cop javelins. This is plus. Oh,
Please tell me you have
sorry.
uncanny dodge.
Hang on. Okay, so they actually, I didn't read this. These captains have advantage on saving throws against being frightened. So I'm just going to roll for these 3 that got frightened again.
Of course they do.
One got a nat 20, so only one of them succeeds. This should be this guy at the back here.
I will say that this guy here is going to provoke an opportunity attack from me.
Oh, yeah, because he can do the first part, can't he? Of Sentinel.
He is within 5 feet of me, making an attack other than me, and my echo is here, so he's within 5 feet.
Sorry, let me just double check that. I'm pretty sure you're right. Just want to make sure.
It's a combination of manifest, echo, opportunity attack, and sentinel.
Yeah, I just remember that it can use one part of Sentinel, which is the when you hit creature breaks. Yeah. Okay. Yep. That's cool. All right. Well, you roll for your attack on that one. Which one was it again? Sorry.
This one here.
That does not hit. Sorry. So your echo lashes out with a sword, but just he ducks out of the way as he moves forward. All right, Asher, you're copping some javelins. So the first one is a 8, which doesn't hit. Second one is nat 1. The third one.
No uncanny?
Fuck. Third one's a 3. They all miss.
Did you say nat 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's just nat 1's in the chat.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
I think that's the first one we've had.
Yeah.
True.
Junos, the 2 in front of you are going to make 2 melee attacks against you, which is fuck the Lord, shit. Oh god, which is a 12 and a 9, which both miss, I think.
Just monked it.
Yep. Mercer, the other two are going to attack you.
Oh, brilliant.
Fuck, what are these rolls? Which is an
Yeah,
11 and a
God.
10. God damn it.
Oh, neither
sorry.
of them hit.
Hang on, sorry. Junos, that was
Come
one of them attacking. The other one gets... There we go, nat 20 and a 17.
A nat.
Yeah.
He gets a
Oh.
crit.
Oh, and they have martial advantage, which means they do an extra 2d6 when an ally is within 5 feet. So, Junos, you're about to cop... what's that? It's for 66.
You're dead.
I'm dead.
Hang on. Let me roll first. Don't get too excited. Hang on. Oh, shit. I rolled really well. 9,
Dice cam.
14...
Where is this dice cam?
9, 14, 18, 19, 20, math, 21 plus 4. So that's the first attack. So you take 23 points of damage.
I dropped down to the ground.
Okay. The second attack I already declared at you, so I'm going to roll for that. Which is just an auto crit, so you're down to... you fail 2 death saves off this attack. Mercer, the first 2 missed you. So this guy up here missed you. But this second guy is going to attack. He gets... Fucking hell. 14 and an 8.
Oh, they both miss.
Okay. They both miss, but Junos is down. Asher, it's your turn. I need a drink.
Oh.
Bro, chat just came up with a wicked suggestion.
I know. I was just considering.
Holy
Should I
shit.
offer that? Should I?
Holy shit, that's an amazing suggestion. I didn't even
Wait,
I
what
was
did you
gonna
say?
do that. I was
What
gonna
did you
try
say?
and
Just came up. Chat just came up with an amazing suggestion. how to
I have
fix this.
incredible persuasion, so I was gonna be like, "We're gonna knock ourselves off if you don't calm down right now," or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's an amazing suggestion.
Okay.
But then, fuck. You know what? Screw it. Literally, we're all gonna die. Yeah, Asher calls out to Gaius. Can I use persuasion for this to make it?
Say what
better
you
or-
want to say, and then I'll tell you what the roll is.
All right. Yeah, so she yells out to Gaius, if you don't call your men off, I'll get me and my team to kill ourselves, so you don't have a sacrifice.
Can I react to that just by putting my blade to my... I'll put my blade, like, close to my throat.
All right, you do that, and you say that, and he looks at you as he's about to strike Mercer, and his eyes go cold. Do it.
Let's fucking go. He's gonna kill us all. He's gonna kill us all. Oh.
What are you doing, Asher?
Yet.
You've got 1 man down, 1 man very hurt. You can run, but those 2 won't make it.
I'm gonna attack Gaius,
Okay.
cause fuck this guy. So sneak
Good
attack.
campaign, guys.
Do I
He
Yeah,
does. You
fuck.
will get sneak attack because Mercer's right next to him.
I won't.
You
Alright.
will
No,
because
you-
Mercer's right next
Oh.
to him.
All right.
Oh my god.
Bro.
10 does not hit. Sorry, just pings off his like shoulder piece.
That's
as
just
you-
for sneak attack.
That's just the damage.
Oh, sorry, damage. Sorry, roll. Yeah, roll attack. Fuck,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
pretty
come
good
on,
damage.
please.
Please hit.
Please.
You
Oh,
fire it up.
no.
Your hands are shaking because of this fucking situation. You loose the arrow and it flies
Oh,
Overhead.
holy-
no connection. What's your
Is Control Z a thing?
you have a bonus action or movement.
This isn't happening.
Where's Kyra in all this?
Kyra's not here.
I don't know if this is a thing you can do in combat, but can I literally like fuck off and get her?
So you can move 60 feet per turn. So if you wanted to, you could leave. But the rest of your party will be, you won't know what happens to them once you leave that door.
I mean, I know, I get that, but at this point, if we don't grasp at straws, we're all gonna die. I'm gonna say this to my
Do what
team.
Asher would do. You guys don't have time to communicate right now. This is the middle, like the middle of a fight. You can yell like small sentences, but you can't have a conversation because people are dropping.
Okay, I feel like I'm gonna regret this, but I seriously don't know what to do. I'm gonna yell, "Don't die," and then I'm gonna fuck off down the hall.
Good advice. Good advice.
Fucking sprint. Asher, you're out of the map. Okay.
He's literally he's like, how can I kill her before she leaves?
No.
That's-
That's hey, I'm a pretty fair DM.
I mean, the way I heard about Twiggy, I don't know about that, fam.
Twiggy was a stick with 2 hit points. Do you know what the average damage of a fireball is? 23 on a fucking save.
To fire. Never mind.
Anyway, Mercer, it's your turn.
Jeez. We've had a long rest, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I mean,
okay.
not now. You're still at 8 hit points.
Oh, no, I know, but since we started. Anyway,
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Hold on, where is this?
Drag my body away.
Okay, I'm gonna move to there.
Okay. I'm just going to say, if you move, all 3 of those guys will get an attack of opportunity on you. Unless you use your action to disengage.
And if I move here, like
Where?
just there.
Then all 3 will get an attack of opportunity on you. If you leave an enemy creature's reach, they get an attack of opportunity.
So if I move here, they get an attack.
Correct. Unless you use your action to, like, shield yourself and disengage. But that's your action. You can't do anything else that turn.
You could do that.
Yeah, fine. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. You use your action. You disengage.
Yeah. I'm gonna move here.
I'm like standing at the door at this point, like ushering you out. I'm literally
Yeah, I'm,
holding
like,
the door
ready
open
to,
for you.
I'm ready to run.
Wait, so you
You
move to the
have more
door,
movement
Vess, so
than
you're
that,
you're
is my
there.
point.
Then. Yep.
No, I'm at, well,
The
no,
door's,
I'm still at
this
the
is
door.
the door. This is the door.
Oh, I
here.
thought the door was there.
No, this is the door
Yeah,
here.
okay. Sure.
So you.
Oh, this blue thing. Yeah, gotcha.
yeah. So,
So I can go to there.
yeah, you can't. You can if you got 35 feet or 30 feet movement. Yep.
35. Haha. I can
Do you?
move to
Okay. So you can move to there.
here, or, like there. Yeah, dipping.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
See you guys.
Straight dipping.
All right. Is that your turn?
Are you already dead? Yeah, you're dead, aren't you?
Junos
he's
is
not dead.
Junos is down. He's got.
Yeah.
He's 2 death saves down. All right. It's Commander Gaius' turn, who is going to, seeing Mercer flee, is going to send 3 javelins your way.
Oh,
I can take an opportunity attack.
Has it been your? It has been your turn since so go for it.
Fuck this.
Doesn't hit. Sorry, man. He goes to throw. Your shadow whiffs. +9, so 22.
He has
19 and.
he has
fifth
disadvantage on all 3 of those rolls, please, because he's frightened.
Of and you're inside. Sorry. Yes. Okay. So we'll say. All right. Okay,
bro,
so one's
you are
failed.
keeping me alive.
One's
I know.
failed. I'll re-roll the second 2. So that's a 17 and a 16.
If it
meets, it
matches
beats.
Okay, yeah.
So 2
Two
hit.
meets it.
Okay. So that's
Best I can do. Sorry, Nox.
All good. Nah.
could be
How
worse.
many health points do you have?
None.
like 8 left or something.
Well, he just rolled
None now.
8 on the dice plus 10, so 18 damage. So as you're running away, 2 spears, shoo, shoo, straight into your back. You hit the dirt. You skid on the ground. You're unconscious.
This man.
Actually, the first one would have knocked you out. The second one is a failed. One failed death save on your part. So mark that down. Arcos.
He needs to roll to see if he's not frightened.
Thank you. 7. He's still frightened.
Hey, fuck.
I am going to take my sword. I'm going to point it right at Commander Gaius.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say, your last words to me were that I would be the sacrifice. Is this true?
Throw down your arms. You'll be a sacrifice to Sydon. Your deaths may mean something.
No. You said I would be the sacrifice. Those were your words. From one soldier to another, can I hold you to that?
There may have been a miscommunication. When I said you, I meant all of you. Throw down your arms and surrender. Your deaths may mean something yet, or fall here, and your names will be dust in the history of man.
Take me. I implore you. Let those that are down be taken away. Take my life. I give it now, and I sheath my sword and open my hands like this.
Fine. Step forward. We'll take you into custody. We'll let them go.
I step forward straight away.
Okay. Do you move up to him?
I will, and I will try to see Junos. I would try and move
You see
towards him.
Junos. He's like got 3 spears pointed at his face, and he's like bleeding out on the ground.
Okay. Can I adhere help to my friend? That he may live. Take my life, but that he may live.
He said we can remove the bodies, right?
He didn't.
I'm asking.
Okay.
He didn't or did, sorry.
He didn't.
No.
Okay.
He didn't.
Because of the nature of what's happening here, we're out of combat for a second. This is a bit more fluid, all right? He shakes his head, and him and his soldier right next to you make a grab for you. He rolled a nat 20 on his deception check to take you. So your weapons are down. They're going to try
Weapons
and
down.
grapple you, all right? To, like, subdue you, all right? So I need you... Are you going to try and break free, or are you subduing?
I'm
don't
giving-
know that
I'm
he's
giving
lied to
myself
you.
freely.
Okay,
I'm giving
they
myself freely.
they grab you. One of them cuffs you. You are now restrained, and you can't attack people. All right? That's your turn. Junos, I need you to make another death save for me, mate. 50-50 chance of you dying right now.
Oh, lordy lord.
Okay. You mark a successful death save off. Just gonna mark you as... Do I have like... Yeah, that'll do. Vass, it's your turn. Arcos has been taken into custody. Mercer is down in front of you. Junos is bleeding out. What are you doing?
Jesus fucking Christ, what do you do? I...
Think about Vasilios. You're an inexperienced combatant. Like, this is like the 3rd fight you've been in. Your friends are fucked. Fight or flight. What would you realistically do? Do you want to do a wisdom saving throw to find out, or would you rather...
Well, I know what my character would do, and I've been upholding that so far.
Mhm.
I'm going to cast one more spell as I run out of the door.
Okay. You cast a spell as you leave. What are you casting?
Sleep as a level 2.
On who?
Centered on all the ones that aren't frightened, I guess.
All right. So it's 5d8. So roll 7d8.
Can I just click that? Will that? Is that just on 2 of them?
Yep, and then do the 5d8 above.
Hang on.
Shit. So then what's that? 34.
34.
Okay, so you see this guy here, like, and then falls unconscious asleep. This guy like starts to blink slowly, but then shakes his head out of it.
Fuck, they got a lot of health.
Yeah.
Uh,
So this guy
and then I run.
collapses, but yeah. All right, you run. It's
I'm out the door.
all right. It's the soldier's turn. Arcos is the only one in this room that's conscious. They spin you round. They kick you in the back of the knee to submission. You kind of try and look over to see what's happening to Junos. It seems like they're kind of bundling up. It looks like they're putting pressure on their wounds to stop the bleeding. Vasilios, you catch out of the corner of your eye Asha sprinting down the hallway. And you take off after her. The team is split. Half of you are down. That's where we're going to end our session.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You're kidding. God damn it. I hate you for this, crew.
Oh man, what a good session! Holy
Holy
shit!
Fucking hell.
That is actually probably one of the best D&D sessions I've ever played.
Are you kidding?
We're all about to
Holy
wipe,
fuck.
bro. The campaign's nearly
Man.
over on
Oh,
session
no.
2.
Dude, that was incredible, guys. Fucking hell. Wow, what a session.
What do I do with my life now? Oh my god.
Yeah, goddamn. Yeah, I don't even know what to say on that. How do we end? Guys, I want to thank you for all the subs, all the channel point redemptions. I don't know if I missed any, but I'll go through the chat and make sure if anyone tipped gold or added to the chat fund to give the guys some better loot, because at this stage they fucking need it.
Fun for hit points, is that?
That was a fantastic session, guys. I hope you all had fun. Remember, subscribe with Prime because it's free. Why the fuck not? You'll get one of our cool 2 emotes. We'll have some more coming. Yeah, guys, awesome. I can't wait to see you in 2 weeks from now, where we'll find out where this all goes. I'm fucking stoked.
So am I.
You muted, Ado.
Okay, sorry, there was some harsh words being said. Isn't it funny? Like you can see, like the DMs, like, oh, what a great session! What a great session!
And
All the players are like,
fuck you, man.
fuck my life.
Oh my
Like,
god.
what is happening?
Oh.
Oh god.
This is what I love about D&D though, and it's something that I unfortunately don't get to experience a lot of, where it's like it goes completely off the rails. Like, I planned this entire session. I have 3 maps that could have been an option for where this would go, and it just, look at the fucking map we've been playing on. It's squares and a table. This is the good shit. I'm so fucking stoked. Well done, guys.
Oh lord.
Thank you, Krim. You did great this session.
That was a crazy
amazing.
good session.
All the VODs will be uploaded to our Fragment channel on YouTube, which I don't know if anyone has a link for that. They can chuck in chat real quick, or I'll.
I don't know
yeah.
how to add it in the command for that.
It'll be on our socials. Exclamation Discord to join our Discord. Come hang out. We're going to be doing more special kind of D&D things in our off weeks, newbie streams. Sometime in July, we're going to be trying to take down Vecna as a level 20 one-shot, which is going to be super fun. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be sick.
All right, guys.
Sweet.
Have a good night.
Sweet.
We'll
Have a good
catch you in a couple
Bye,
weeks.
everybody.
See
Bye.
y'all.
I hope to see you next time.
night.
Bye.